Hello, and welcome to my video to celebrate the 5-year anniversary. Woo! Look at that aerial. What a way to get the celebration off. Well done, Dana Brooke. Look at that. Yeah. The 5-year anniversary of the release of WWE 2K19 by figuring out who is the best female superstar on the game. There are 42 women on this game. So we're going to do 7 6-way matches. Then there'll be a triple threat and a fatal 4-way. And then the 2 winners of those will face off one-on-one to decide who the best. 10 matches, and we'll whittle all 42 down to just 1. The order of entry into the matches is completely random. I put everyone's names into random.org's list randomizer and hit random. And this is just the first 6. The next match will be the next 6, etc, etc, etc. So, Dana Brooke was the first name out of the list randomizer. Unlike like a Royal Rumble, where that's bad news, being the first name drawn. It's completely neutral news. Will it work in her favor? Only time will tell. Uh-oh. Okay, this isn't exactly an easy first person to see come through the curtain after you, is it? Then again, is anyone in this an easy opponent? I don't think easy is the word I'm after. Or difficult. Easy and hard aren't the scale I'm after. This is a brutal opponent. Even if Shayna Baszler doesn't beat you, she might hurt you bad enough that you know, can't win the next round of matches. And that's a real concern when you have to win 3 matches in a row to win a tournament such as this. Yes, we've got Dana Brooke and Shayna Baszler. I don't think there's enough women whose names rhyme with Dana and Shayna to get an entire 6-way out of it. But out next, A up. Oh, the clash of the really dominant NXT Women's Champions and Dana Brooke. Here's Asuka. So, already quite the degree of intrigue, because I think most people would agree that Shayna Baszler and Asuka are the 2 best NXT Women's Champions in history. And that's not what this video is trying to decide. But maybe they'll try and decide that amongst themselves during this video. Who could blame them? A lot of pride goes around in professional wrestling. A lot of wanting to show you the best at all times. Asuka, of course, as always, dancing her way down to the ring, looking very confident. Very nonplussed by the challenge ahead of her. Because she doesn't need to be plussed. She'll just go and win it. That's her mentality. But will that come true? Who else is going to be in this match? Oh, a Bella. One of the Bella twins is going to be in this match. And it's Nikki. Nikki Bella's in here. Former Divas champion in her own right. Dana Brooke, like, absolutely no disrespect to Dana Brooke. She is a great competitor in her own right, but she must be thinking, I've drawn a match here where it seems everyone involved in it has held championship gold, except me. This doesn't feel fair. I did toy with the idea of doing like a seeded kind of way of doing things where like the top 6 can't face each other in the first matches. The top 7, sorry, can't face each other because of 7 first-round matches and stuff like that. But I figured just complete random would actually end up being fairer. Another former women's champion, the legendary Ivory. Wow. The hits just keep on coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Ivory is the next one to join us in this match. What a lineup for the first match of the video. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of amazing female superstars on this game, and just generally. A lot of former champions, former multiple-time champions, future, maybe even current, I'm not sure, Hall of Famers. I don't know who's in the Hall of Fame on the female side of things, off the top of my head. But there's a lot of superstars. Oh! Oh, I didn't know Brie had different music, but both Bellas in this first match. Will they work together? Were they even friends at this point? I don't know. Was this... This wasn't around the time of the... No, this is way after the whole... I wish you'd died in the womb saga, isn't it? So I assume they're friends again. But it's every woman for themselves. Only one can progress. And by the way, this is being contested under 1 fall to a finish rules. Look at all the other women surrounding the ring while Brie Bella shows off for the fans. Yeah, this is 1 fall to a finish rules, not elimination. So you've got to have eyes in the back of your head. If Asuka pins Ivory, that doesn't favour Dana Brooke, Shayna Baszler, or either Bella Twin, just as an example. So, and the Bellas are already going at it, fighting each other. Nikki's gone to the outside and Brie's following her. Now Dana Brooke throws Asuka to the outside. Oh, and Ivory gets dropped toe holded onto the middle rope there by Shayna Baszler, and now just being choked. So I'll try and focus on what's happening in the ring for the time being, because it's no disqualification and no count out, but it's not a false count anywhere. We'd need at least 3 referees if it were false count anywhere. Oof. Brutal stomp by Shayna Baszler. I can't believe how much the Bellas are going at it. Oh, now goes after the knee of Ivory as well. Yeah, the Bellas have not taken their eyes off each other this whole match. Snap suplex on the outside. Asuka, meanwhile, beating up Dana Brooke on the top left side of the ring as we look at it. But Dana fighting back now. Uh-oh. Shayna Baszler's got Ivory in all sorts of trouble here. Tying both arms up. Oh, and just stomping on the elbow. Absolutely ruthless, Shayna Baszler is. Oh, and then stomps on the head. Now going for the pin. Dana Brooke saw that and she's rushed in to try and deal with it. Ivory kicked out. Shayna does not appreciate Dana interfering with her business, trying to win the match. And hits her with a German suplex. Meanwhile, Ivory is coming after... Asuka is coming after Ivory, but then she gets a German suplex. And I said, didn't I, there's some pride on the line between Asuka and Shayna Baszler here. But you can't take your eyes off Ivory. Electric chair drop. Meanwhile, speaking of not taking your eyes off someone, Nikki and Brie Bella are still going at it, hammer and tongs out there. Beating the proverbial out of each other. Meanwhile, there's like a bit of an honorary triple threat going on between Asuka, Shayna Baszler, and Ivory while Dana Brooke recovers outside the ring. Asuka gives Ivory a slam and a kick. Back elbow, though. That's her response. Now Dana Brooke's in. Goes straight for Shayna Baszler. Not sure how wise that is, but you've got to admire the guts. And slams her down to the mat. But now Asuka from behind. Belly to back suplex on Dana Brooke. You get the upper hand on Shayna Baszler and Asuka comes after you. That's just not fair, is it? Now Asuka went for the pin. Dana Brooke kicks out at 1. And now Brie Bella's finally looked at someone else in this match other than Nikki. Goes after the knee of Dana Brooke. Now Nikki's in the ring. And goes straight back after Brie. Chop block. And now she takes over, attacking Dana Brooke. Meanwhile, we've got the battle of the dominant NXT Women's Champions here. Asuka and Shayna Baszler going at it. Asuka's going to try and remove Shayna Baszler's head. That will certainly help her chances of winning the match. One fewer opponent with a head on the shoulders. Definitely a good thing. Oh. Good arm drag counter by Shayna Baszler there. And we've got 5 women back in the ring at the moment. Only Brie Bella having some respite on the outside. Takedown on Nikki Bella. Belly to back suplex on Shayna Baszler by Asuka. Kick to the midsection on Dana Brooke. And a hip attack. Nikki Bella sends Ivory to the outside. Both Bellas follow Ivory to the outside. Asuka going for the Dragon Sleeper. Brie Bella noticed it though. And has come back in to break it up and not allow Asuka to submit Dana Brooke. Because again, that would mean that Brie Bella is out of this tournament and cannot be crowned the best woman on the game. Oh, clothesline by Dana Brooke. And a bulldog by Brie. Nikki calls Ivory a loser. Brie hits Nikki and calls Nikki a loser. It's all going off. Uh-oh. Asuka ain't calling no one a loser. She's just applying the Asuka lock to Brie Bella. And Shayna Baszler spots that and rushes in to break it up. Good awareness by Shayna Baszler. Maybe taking a little longer than she needed to on the outside, just so that she knew she'd be in a position to break up any submissions and pinfall attempts. Now Asuka goes for a pin, Ivory goes to break it up and is successful. Nikki sent to the outside by Shayna Baszler. Dana Brooke up top. Hits a big leg drop off the top, and Asuka's got like a camel clutch variant applied. Asuka's going for all the submissions. Dragon Sleeper, camel clutch, Asuka lock. She's really going for it, and now sends Brie out, but Brie holds on to the apron. Only Dana Brooke and Asuka in the ring at the moment. And they're doing battle. Oh, running calf kick by Asuka. Oh, stiff forearm as well, but Dana Brooke fires back with a left and a drop kick. And Asuka has to roll to the outside, but out of the frying pan into the fire. Here's Shayna Baszler now, Dana. But you know what? She's taking the fight to Shayna as well, and the Bellas are back going at it. The yes kicks by Brie Bella. Of course, popularised by her husband. And now being used by her. Oh, German suplex to Dana Brooke by Shayna Baszler. What's Nikki got in mind for Brie here? Oh, nothing. She swerves us all and just decks Ivory, knocks her out. Double dropkick by Brie takes Nikki Bella and Ivory out. It's hard to commentate matches like this. They're so high octane. Uh-oh. Brie Bella thinking yes lock. Think she is on Ivory. But it's broken up by Asuka, who also hits Nikki Bella on her way through. Shayna suplex on Dana. No, into the Karafuja clutch. Oh, and everyone's taken out by Nikki Bella. The submission's broken. Asuka's taken down. The referee's taken down. It's all popping off. Dana Brooke to the outside for a bit of respite. So is Ivory. 4 remain in the ring. Brie Bella going out maybe after Ivory here. Yeah, focused on Ivory it seems. Meanwhile, Shayna Baszler stomping away on the hand and arm of Nikki Bella and Asuka, just letting it happen. Because why would you stop it? That's one of your opponents being injured there. Uh-oh, only Shayna and Asuka in the ring, and she's gone for an armbar. Ivory gets in. No, she might have been on time, but Shayna didn't need the help. She breaks free and punches Asuka in the head a couple of times. Oh, these two going back and forth. They have a fascinating mesh of styles. Both love to strike. Both love their submissions. German suplex by Shayna Baszler to Asuka. Stomp on the back of the head. Oh, stomp on the front of the head. Leg drop to Brie Bella by Ivory, who comes into the ring. Oh, and gets punched by Shayna Baszler and then kicked in head. Oh, but Ivory fights back, shoves Shayna Baszler off. Now Dana Brooke is up. Drop kicks Ivory, blindsiding her. Now Shayna's out on her feet. Asuka struggling to her feet. Ivory struggling to her feet. Dana Brooke goes after Ivory. Oh, Samoan driver. Now what's Asuka got in mind? Oh, some sort of submission, but Nikki Bella breaks up the pin attempt by Dana Brooke. Now Dana trying to remove Ivory's head. Now Nikki interrupts the Asuka lock before it was even fully locked in. Probably for the best. Knife edge chop. Oh, but then out to the apron courtesy of Asuka. And then brought in courtesy of Asuka. Now Dana Brooke's got Brie Bella up. Oh, and a shoulder breaker. Oh, and a hip attack by Asuka to Nikki Bella. Now Dana Brooke going to try and remove the arm of Nikki Bella. Oh, look at this double team. Brie Bella and Asuka teaming up on Shayna Baszler. I thought we might see the Bella twins team up a little bit, but I never thought we'd see Brie and Asuka team up. Oh, super kick to the midsection by Brie Bella. Asuka and Brie soon turned on each other here. Uh-oh. Asuka lock to Brie. Neck breaker by Nikki. Shayna is up just in time to break it up. Ivory's back in. All 6 women back in the ring. And that's the worst set conditions that you think about it. TKO by Nikki Bella. Worst set conditions to try and win the match, though. Oh, Dana Brooke kicked out the TKO at 0, it seems. Now Nikki's going to try and pin Brie. Asuka breaks it up before the referee can even get in position. But yeah, while there's a lot of competitors in the ring, it's even harder to win. Is it not? Brie Bella scoops up Nikki. Oh, drapes her across the top rope. And a face buster to Asuka. Now going after the leg of Nikki Bella. Nikki is quite a strong competitor, quite good leg strength, so maybe a good strategy. X Factor by Ivory to Nikki Bella. Now goes after Brie, who fights back off the ropes. Shayna Baszler's in. We're going to get some more yes kicks from Brie. German suplex by Shayna to Nikki. Now Brie coming to the aid of her sister. Nope, she's going to watch this happen. Well, no, she's trying to interrupt, and Shayna's having none of it. Absolutely none of it. Oh, scoops up Brie. She's taking out both Bella twins, both former champions, I believe. Brie's won the women's title, right? Or the Divas. Fairly sure she must have at some point. But Shayna Baszler just took them both out. Dana Brooke going for a pin on Nikki. Shayna takes out the ref on the way to breaking up the pin. And all 6 women are back in the ring, and all 6 are on their feet. Oh, except Shayna, who's on the knee. Oh, hip attack to Shayna. Hurricane Rana by Ivory to Brie Bella. Jawbreaker to Asuka by Shayna Baszler. Samoan Driver by Dana Brooke takes down Nikki Bella. Brie's on the outside now. It's all going off. Uh-oh. Kirifuda clutch, I think, was about to get locked in then by Shayna Baszler. But they're broken up by someone. I think it might have been Ivory. So chaotic. I'm not even really following who's doing what all the time now. Ivory sent to the outside by Nikki Bella. Everyone's outside except for Asuka and Dana Brooke. And Dana Brooke submits. And I was about to say, apparently it is elimination because they're still fighting. But no, that's Asuka is your winner. There's the announcement. And there is Asuka celebrating. And Asuka moves on to the semi-finals. Let's find out who else is going to be joining her. Alright, second match. And we're kicking things off with the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella. And this is roundabout peak Carmella, right? Because this game came out towards the end of 2018. 2018 was when Carmella cashed in Money in the Bank and won the SmackDown Women's Championship, right? She'd lost it by the time this game came out, but still close to peak Carmella. So let's see how she does. No easy matches in this one. Like the odds of a quote-unquote easy match, even if there were such a thing, is so low because it would require all of the like already pretty much surefire Hall of Famers to get clumped into the same match or two. Oh, now speaking of not an easy match, one of the biggest women in this entire draw, in this entire tournament, and one of the strongest, Tamina. Nobody's meaner than Tamina. And she's going to have to use all of her meanness here to advance to the second round. / semi-finals. It's both. This is technically a quarter-final. I guess. But it's the first round match, because quarterfinal's confusing, because it implies there's 4 of them, and there's not. There's 7. Anyway. Who's next? Okay. Okay. Big name. And a big name has already advanced into the semi-finals in Asuka. By the way, this isn't a case of, like, Asuka and the winner of this match are going to be in the same match. I am going to draw the second round. Purely because one of them's a triple threat and one of them's a fatal 4-way. Feels like I should do that at random because there is a difference in the routes to the final. So I want it to be random and therefore as fair as possible. Just because 2K was so inconsiderate as to put 42 women in the game, not like 64. Which is a very nice number to do a tournament with. So yeah, Sasha Banks. Oh, okay. Liv Morgan. Boy, has she evolved since this game. Now a former SmackDown Women's Champion. Which I'm not sure many would have believed in this era. But yeah, I think still representing the Riot Squad? Question mark? Don't know, that music sounds Riot Squad-y, doesn't it? Oh, okay, speaking of music and someone having had a musical change. And just an overall character development arc, shall we say. Bayley's a little different these days, isn't she? Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yeah. Wild. Wild to think this person and current Bayley are like the same person and an extension of the same character. You know, like, so drastically different. And honestly, as much as she didn't land on main roster quite like she did in NXT, I think a lot of that was down to booking. Because in NXT, such an incredible babyface, and that was such an incredible heel. Just great talent, honestly. Just great talent all around. Okay, one more person to get out of here. Okay. So again, someone who underwent quite the character development. Wearing an Absolution shirt here. This is how long ago that was. Remember Absolution? So obviously Mandy reinvented herself by going back down to NXT and becoming like one of the most... I talked about Shayna Baszler and Asuka being the most dominant NXT Women's Champions of all time. Throw Mandy Rose's name into that mix. Like maybe a different type of dominant, but you know, she held the title for a hell of a long time. Very impressive. But can she prove herself to be the best female wrestler on WWE 2K19? But like I say, if the last match was like the Clash of Champions, this one is still quite the Clash of Champions, but the character development and the music change, 6-way, just the evolution 6-way, if you like, where the vast majority of them are dramatically different characters now than they were even just 5 years ago when this game came out. Now Mandy and Liv go at it. Sasha and Carmella, and Bayley and Tamina going at it. Oof. Bayley won't back down from Tamina. Carmella sends Sasha onto the apron. Sasha fights back to come back into the ring. And Mandy Rose evicts Liv Morgan from the ring and follows her out. Okay, we'll pay less attention to that because they can't win out there. It's not a false count anywhere. Russian leg sweep to Sasha Banks by Carmella. Now, I don't know in this particular month if Sasha Banks and Bayley were friends or enemies, because they alternated quite a bit. But they're both in this match. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out when they catch wind of each other. Hurricane Rana by Bayley. And there's our answer, I think. Yep, there's a right hand to Sasha Banks by Bayley. I mean, even if they were friends, Bayley's too honourable to be teaming up during a match like this. She's going to treat the every woman for herself stipulation seriously and try and win it by herself. Oh, Liv Morgan dropped across the top rope. Oh, I've just realised Carmella just escaped from a camel clutch by Tamina. That could have been match ending. I didn't even realise it was going on. And neither did anyone else, apparently. And now we're left with just Mandy and Liv. We had just them on the outside. Now we've got just them on the inside. Bayley and Sasha going at it big time on the outside here. Oh, Carmella gets involved, though. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan's got Mandy Rose on the ropes, quite literally. Uh-oh. It's a long way away here. Oh, and she hits the bottom rope with the neck, I think, there. And now Liv going for the pin. And Carmella came in, but Mandy Rose kicked out at 0 anyway. Long way to go in this match. Headbutt. Headbutt. Jawbreaker. Headbutt. Heads being used as weapons all over the place in the ring right there and then. Now Mandy sent out onto the apron. Oh, and knocked off by Liv. Powerbomb to Carmella by Tamina. And they're the only pair of wrestlers in the ring at the moment, so sketchy situation for everyone outside. They don't have to be pinned or submitted. Speaking of submitted, oh, it was a half crab, but I think Tamina might have been too close to the ropes. But yeah, if there is a pinfall or a submission... Oh, as Sasha gets launched onto the apron by Bayley. But if there is a pinfall or a submission in the ring, those four on the outside get eliminated from this tournament. Snap suplex by Carmella on Tamina. And Sasha gets thrown into the ring and Bayley follows her in. Much like the Bella twins, these two, since they've laid eyes on each other, haven't really stopped. Stump puller by Carmella on Tamina. Bayley goes over to break it up and now takes her eyes off Sasha, going after Carmella for trying to win the match. Without even having the good courtesy to beat Bayley herself. Now Sasha goes after Tamina. Were they in Team Bad together? Wasn't it Sasha, Naomi and Tamina? So former teammates right there fighting it out. Oh, suplex into the corner on Carmella by Bayley. And meanwhile, Sasha gets snake-eyed in the corner, but comes back from it real quick with the clothesline. Bayley's got Carmella, sends her into the corner. Oh, a bit of a lack of communication by the Boss and Hood connection there. And a neck breaker by Sasha Banks to Bayley. Now it just leaves Sasha and Carmella. Oh, Meteora in the corner. And now, going after the arm, stomping on the back of the elbow. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan's been sent back into the ring by Mandy Rose, who follows her in. Sasha sending Carmella out onto the apron. Tries to knock her off. Carmella blocks it and gets back into the ring after throwing a right of her own. A Russian leg sweep by Mandy Rose and a snap suplex by Carmella. But now Mandy Rose going to try and blindside Carmella, and she does, hits her in the back, but then Carmella blocks the follow-up shot. Right forearm by Carmella. Oh, and takes her down. Oh, into the... Is it called the Code of Silence? I couldn't think of the name of this the other day in a video, but I think it might be called the Code of Silence, right? Was that only yesterday? That video? I think it was, you know. That was the Tag Team Championship one, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Sasha's got Tamina on the top rope here. Frankensteiner. I call it a Frankensteiner when it's off the top. A Hurricane Runner when they're just standing on the ring, on the mat. Oh, look at the strength of Mandy Rose. Let's not underestimate the strength of Mandy Rose. Like, she's got some muscles going on. But Liv Morgan doesn't care about that. Jawbreaker. Now what's Bayley got in mind? She's up on the top rope. Oh, Tamina dodges the missile drop kick. Now Tamina's going to go up top. But Bayley gets back up. Jumping knee to Tamina. Tamina's already taken a Frankensteiner. Oh, knee. Kind of like a single knee code breaker there by Liv Morgan. What is Bayley doing to Tamina? It's a superplex and Carmella breaks up Liv Morgan's pin attempt. Oh, that was rude. Disrespect towards Mandy Rose. Oh, super kick to Bayley. Backstabber by Sasha Banks. Rolls through into the bank statement. Carmella misses breaking it up. Mandy Rose stomps on the referee's knee and then Carmella breaks it up. Hurricane Rana by Liv Morgan to Mandy Rose. This match is chaotic. It feels more so than the previous one. Kick to the midsection by Mandy Rose. Lifts Carmella up. Oh, kind of a twisting, lifting pedigree there by Mandy Rose to Carmella, but she didn't spot Bayley patrolling the ring, who breaks up the pin. Scoop and a slam by Bayley off the ropes. Leaping elbow drop. Enziguri to Tamina by Sasha Banks. Waiting for Mandy Rose to get up was Bayley, but Sasha Banks kicked her back down, and Bayley did not appreciate that one little bit. Oh, going for the Bayley to belly. Sasha blocks it. These two know each other so well from their time teaming up, and of course, their rivalry in NXT, lest we forget the classic matches they had down there. I say down there, it was pretty much on par at the time, wasn't it? Stomping on the hand of Sasha Banks now is Mandy Rose. Just those two left in the ring at the moment. Going for the pin. Oh, she's going to put her feet on the ropes, but Liv Morgan was there to intercept whether the referee would have spotted it or not. Uh-oh. Oh, Carmella driven into the mat by Tamina. Oh, cheeky pin attempt by Liv Morgan now. Tamina takes out Mandy Rose, and then Sasha Banks kicks out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that from Liv Morgan. From the full Nelson lift into like a facebuster. Very unique offense. Sasha goes after Carmella. Carmella fights her way back in, though. Oh, kick to the midsection of Liv Morgan by Tamina. And just a throat thrust uppercut. Now, what's Sasha got in mind here for Carmella? Bayley's going to come back in. Tamina's going to go out. Bayley interrupts what Sasha had in mind, but it saves Carmella, which may have been a mistake. Oh no, just a regular atomic drop there by Carmella. And now goes for the pin. Bayley kicks out at one. I mean, atomic drops hurt, but it's pretty difficult to put your opponent away with just a knee to the coccyx. Hurricane Rana by Liv Morgan hooks both legs. Sasha breaks it up, going through Tamina to do so. Liv Morgan does a little kip up, feeling excited, feeling confident, and then gets kicked in the face by Mandy Rose. And sent to the outside for her troubles. Rose goes after Morgan. Oh, Sasha interrupts the belly to back suplex, and Bayley does not appreciate that. Sasha flattens Carmella, and now just the two classic rivals left in the ring together. Fighting back and forth, just like they did at NXT Brooklyn. Uh-oh. Bayley to belly. Hooks the leg. No, I'm not sure why she decided to break the pin there. Maybe Sasha Banks' leg was under the ropes and the referee told her. I don't know. Didn't look like it from my angle, but that's the only reason I can think she'd break that pin. Now Bayley going up top. Sasha Banks hasn't moved voluntarily since the Bayley to belly. Big elbow off the top by Bayley. Goes for the pin. Homage to Macho Man Randy Savage. Tamina was there to break it up. Sasha Banks kicked out anyway. Now all 6 women back in the ring. Big kick by Tamina to the face of Sasha Banks. Big jump by Liv Morgan to the effect of nothing. Carmella taken out by Bayley. Tamina's pin broken up by Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan at the same time. Samoan drops to Liv Morgan for her troubles. Liv's out of the ring at the moment. Sasha on the apron. Tamina on the top rope. Oh, she leapt over Sasha and Bayley and took out Mandy Rose with a flying clothesline to the back of the head. Everyone's down except Sasha and Bayley. DDT onto the apron. I am legally obliged as a wrestling commentator to inform you that is the hardest part of the ring. And that is a brutal hit to take, getting DDT'd onto it. Now Tamina going for the pin on Carmella. And Carmella kicks out. She had a long time where she was left unattended, lying on the mat. And now Mandy Rose tries a cheeky pin on Carmella, hoping no one would notice. I think that's a pin. Tamina is on Carmella there, but the referee decides just lying on someone's head doesn't count. But yeah, Carmella had a long time to recover without taking any damage, so maybe that's how she kicked out. Knife edge chop exchange that Mandy Rose came out of. Bayley to belly, right in front of Bayley, by the way. Sasha sends Bayley out onto the apron. And now grabs Tamina, who fights out at the front face lock. Gets kicked in the midsection for her troubles. Sent out onto the apron. Now Bayley and Liv Morgan going at it. Tamina fights her way back into the ring, quite literally. Super kick. Now Bayley and Liv Morgan really exchanging the upper hand over and over again. Liv eventually comes away with it. Single arm, jumping arm breaker there by Liv Morgan on Bayley. Bayley's going to recover on the outside, it seems. Liv Morgan off the ropes. Oh, single knee code breaker. Now what's Sasha Banks got in mind for Liv? Everyone's down and out except for Liv and Sasha. Suplex by Sasha Banks. Carmella is stirring on the outside there. Sasha drags Liv away from the ropes, goes for the pin. Oh, Mandy Rose and Carmella were both in. They may have been a bit late though, but Liv Morgan kicked out. Back elbow to Mandy Rose by Carmella. Mandy dodges the super kick. Carmella sweeps the leg, goes after the knee. Liv Morgan sweeps the legs of Sasha Banks. Super kick attempt again, Mandy Rose dodges it. Snapmare takeover, kick to the back. Uh-oh, now Liv Morgan and Mandy Rose both focused in on Carmella. Maybe teaming up here, I don't know. They're trying to, but Carmella's surviving so far. Oh, falling reverse DDT. That might have been the shot that they needed. Now they turn on each other. Jawbreaker. Bayley's coming back into the match. Mandy sends Liv Morgan to the outside. Follows her out. Just Bayley and Carmella in the ring now. Interesting variant on a suplex by Bayley there. And now sends Carmella out onto the apron. That's not what you want to be doing when you're the only two in there. You want to be trying to win the match, in my opinion. Oh, kind of like a twist of fate there. Sends Carmella to the outside. Oh, Tamina just ran through, it seemed, Liv Morgan and Mandy Rose. I wasn't particularly watching, but it seemed like she might have run through both of them. Now sends Liv Morgan back into the ring. Uh-oh, what's she got in mind here? Oh, slams her face first into the apron. That's not fun. That's not fun for Liv Morgan. Now Mandy Rose back into the ring with them. Oh, takes down Tamina. Kick to the midsection by Sasha Banks. Straight jacket neck breaker. We've seen that from her plenty of times. Big knee by Mandy Rose to Tamina. Knocks her straight down. Oh, Carmella just hit the steps courtesy of Bayley. Kind of got snake eyes, but onto the steps. Big left by Mandy Rose. Kick to the midsection is blocked. Another belly to belly by Tamina. A Russian leg sweep by Sasha Banks onto Liv Morgan. What's Tamina got in mind for Mandy Rose here? She's stalking her. She's waiting for the moment. Will it ever come, this moment? Nope, apparently not. A Russian leg sweep by Mandy Rose now. And a neck breaker by Liv Morgan. No, Sasha Banks reverses it. Hits a neck breaker of her own. Oh, and gets slapped for her troubles. And now Mandy Rose going for a pin off a slap. This would be an amazing way to finish the match. Oh, just with a slap. Sasha Banks kicks out right at the last millisecond. Now, what's Mandy Rose got in mind? Oh, code of silence from Carmella on Sasha Banks. What's Mandy Rose is just standing there watching. The last match ended by submission. And now Mandy Rose breaks it up. Not without kicking the ref a couple of times as well, though. It should be noted. Oh, headbutt by Tamina. Just Mandy Rose and Tamina still standing. Fireman's carry takeover. Bayley's getting back to her feet now. Carmella's up and coming into the ring. And now German suplex to Mandy Rose. Oh, super kick to Sasha Banks by Tamina. I didn't even see Sasha Banks stirring, but Tamina did. Uh-oh, Bayley to belly on Mandy Rose. Going for the pin. Carmella says no. Not even a 1 count for you, Bayley. Oh, forearm to Mandy Rose. Kick to the midsection of Carmella. Tamina's got Sasha Banks up. Sasha drops down behind. Kick to the midsection. Bayley stomping away at Carmella. Straight jacket neck breaker to Tamina by Sasha Banks. Liv Morgan's in now. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Single leg code breaker. And now going for the pin. Carmella stomping away on Tamina. She does spot the pin happening and breaks it up. Liv not happy with Carmella going straight after her. Carmella breaks free of the grip though. Oh, Liv dodges the super kick just about. Sends Carmella out onto the apron. Woo! This match has been crazier than the first one. The first one was pretty intense. Snapmares Carmella back into the ring. Oh, gets leg tripped for her troubles though. Strike to the back of Carmella. Uh-oh. Suplex by Bayley. And Liv Morgan grabs the leg before she can get back on. Drops an elbow to the inside of the knee. Super kick to Sasha Banks by Tamina. Single leg drop kick by Liv Morgan on Bayley. Now what's she got in mind here? Oh, we'll never know because Bayley kicks her off. Now Mandy Rose is back in, attacking Sasha Banks from the behind. And now goes for the pin. Bayley falls short of breaking up the pin, but gets it the second time of asking. Uh-oh. Here's that lifting pedigree variant from Mandy Rose that she seems to like using. It looks very impactful. Maybe able to pick up the win with it. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Liv and Carmella weren't there in time. Mandy Rose laughs at them and advances to the next round. Maybe not everyone's favourite but to advance, but proving she always had the capability to have that NXT Women's title run. Just needed the opportunity. Now, on to the next first round match. Alright, third match. And coming out first, Maria Kanellis. But for some reason, it's eternally the 2008 version that got put into these more recent games. I guess they just couldn't be bothered with the new music and the new look and the new... Maybe they didn't know the new moveset too well because she was mostly just being a manager. Just couldn't be bothered doing the motion capture, like the what's it called? The scan, the full body scan they do. I don't know what the excuse is, but yeah, for some reason they just always wanted to put 2008 Maria into these matches, into these games. So, oh god, that was an extreme close-up and an interesting facial expression. Paige is out next. Remember Paige? Current AEW Women's World Champion, I believe. I don't think she's lost it. Saraya, formerly known in WWE as Paige. I forgot about this theme song. Oh my goodness, that was a scream. So at this point, Paige had retired officially. I was there for it live. Yeah, that was earlier this year, but obviously still included in the game and not demoted to being just a manager or something, which, you know, it's probably nice, you know, probably a bit of salt in the wound if you also demote from wrestling in the games. Okay, oh, okay, I know this music. It's Jacqueline. Former women's champion, just like Paige's. Did Maria ever win like the Divas title or the women's title back in like the first time round, the first run she had, the 2008 kind of run? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't think she did. I don't remember her doing. But, you know, maybe she did. Okay. Know this music, don't we? Current, I believe, Impact Women's World Champions. So 2 other companies' world champions in this match. In fact, no one in this match so far is actually in WWE presently. This game is only 5 years old. Oh, okay. No, she never won the Women's Championship or the Divas Championship. But she did win Diva of the Year in 2009, did Maria Kanellis. And she also won the 24/7 Championship. I'm guessing in... I'm guessing in 2021, November 2021, I think. Something like that. Oh no, it was July. July 2019. According to this. Wild that that's this long ago. Natalia, here's someone who's still with the company. And definitely a former women's champion in her own right. So Jacqueline, Naomi, Paige, Natalia. Yeah, 4 of the 5 are former women's champions. Maria's obviously got that 24/7 title reign under her belt, but other than that, no success in the women's division as such, in terms of championships and accolades. But yeah, just I think the interesting running theme in this one is no one still being in the company except Natalia. Oh my god, why did they do those weird faces for the close-ups? Oh, is this... Yeah, speaking of no longer with the company, who'd have thought she'd be on this list? On that list. I mean, she's probably still employed in some capacity, or just like, maybe just on a talent contract or something, just not being used. I don't know. I don't know. Is Stephanie like completely ties cut from WWE? Let me know in the comments if you know what the situation is there, or at least if you've read it somewhere. But yeah. Wild that Stephanie McMahon's in this match. 5 of the 6 aren't in WWE anymore. And Stephanie McMahon isn't the one. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, another 6-way. And they pair off. Stephanie McMahon and Naomi, Paige and Natalia, and Jacqueline and Maria. Maria and Paige both dump to the outside. Natalia and Jacqueline follow. This leaves just Stephanie and Naomi in the ring. Oh, Naomi dodges the kick from Stephanie. We'll talk again mostly about what happens in the ring, because it's not false count anywhere. Hate to keep repeating myself, but just a reminder. Hurricane Rana by Naomi to Stephanie McMahon. Jacqueline gets sent back into the ring by Maria. Natalia gets sent back in by Paige. So the 2 got thrown out, through the 2 who threw them out back in. And everyone's back involved in the action now. Stephanie sends Naomi out, but only as far as the apron. Naomi fights her way back in. Over the top. Great athleticism. Oh, Paige targeting the legs of Natalia. Makes it harder to squat down for that. That's sharpshooter. Maria takes Jacqueline out the ring this time. Oh, and Paige trying to remove Natalia's head, it would seem. Yeah, she confirms with a very enthusiastic scream. Naomi brought back in the hard way. And then Paige dumped out by Natalia. And we're left once again with Stephanie and Naomi in the ring. Naomi ducks underneath. Nice rebound calf kick there. And she's using the fans to get her energy going, get her adrenaline flowing, getting them behind her. It's amazing what you can do with the fans behind you. Stephanie McMahon not really ever really been concerned with that though. Oh, back elbow to Naomi. Goes for the pin. Wouldn't this be popular if Stephanie... Oh, she just releases the pin. Apparently she heard me and was like, oh no, wait, yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea for business, would it? It wouldn't be best for business. Now look at this, just slamming Naomi's head. Oh my god, into the turnbuckle repeatedly. 10 times. Uh-oh. Oh, Paige has just been dropped across the barricade. Stomach first by Natalya. Brutal. Meanwhile, Naomi's taken over control in the ring. Oh, and Paige gets dropped again on the barricade. Same exact move. If she's caught her ribs or anything across that barricade and is struggling to breathe, that's bad news. Suplex by Stephanie McMahon to Naomi. Jacqueline comes back into the ring, courtesy of Maria. Maria follows, gets punched for her troubles. Stephanie McMahon just absorbing. What's the opposite of adulation? I don't know, but she's getting that. Jacqueline went for an armbar. Stephanie had her eye on it, but Jacqueline let go. I think she saw Stephanie coming. And now Jacqueline's gone to the outside, disposes of Maria and goes straight back after Naomi, who rolls to the outside, and Stephanie goes to follow her. Meanwhile, Paige has just sent Natalya back into the ring and follows her in. So now, I guess we'll follow those two for a bit. Oh, knee lift by Natalya. Stephanie and Naomi back in the ring as well. Oh, nice powerbomb suplex type thing there by Natalya. I never know what to call that. It is basically a powerbomb suplex, isn't it? Oh, she went for the discus lariat, but as she spun, Paige caught her and hit the German suplex. Saving Stephanie McMahon, who thanks her graciously with a pendulum backbreaker. Oh, catches the leg, goes after the knee. Oh, we know what Natalya's got in mind here, but she gets a slap for her trouble. Stephanie McMahon slapping someone? Surely not. X Factor by Maria on Jacqueline. Oh, Natalya takes the referee out to break up the pin. I mean, whatever works, eh? Whatever works. Now, Maria goes after Natalya, not appreciating her chance at victory being ripped away. Leg drop onto the arm. Now goes back after Jacqueline. Those two have been going at it pretty much all match. Speaking of all match, Naomi just kicks Stephanie in the face. Jacqueline went for a pin off something there. The referee just about came to, but gets a 0 count. Oh, strike to the back by Naomi. Uh-oh. Springboard Bulldog. Oh, the double kick to Maria. Sandwich between the two roundhouse kicks by Jacqueline and Naomi. But then Paige sends Jacqueline all the way to the outside with the right hand and follows her out. Now Naomi going after Maria. Don't take your eye off Stephanie McMahon for too long though, Naomi. Uh-oh, what's she thinking here? Oh, beautiful split-legged moonsault. But like I said, don't take your eye off Stephanie. Cheap shot there, but then she counters into the fireman's carry. Oh, takedown by Paige on Jacqueline. And Natalya breaks up the pin immediately. Oh, kick to the midsection by Paige on Natalya, though. And a snap suplex. Floats over into the pin. Oh, kick out at 1. And then Stephanie just stomps on Jacqueline's ankle and then goes after the knee. I think she's done all the work she needs to there on Jacqueline. Going after the leg. Naomi choosing not to attack Stephanie there. That was an interesting decision. Oh, we've seen this before. Flips through, going for the submission. Oh, Maria just flings herself at the submission to break it up. Discus lariat to Maria. Paige is on the outside recuperating now. Oof, front flip clothesline by Naomi onto Maria there. Kick to the midsection, knocks Maria back into Natalya. Jacqueline sends Stephanie to the outside. German suplex, bridge by Natalya, but Naomi's right there to break it up. Uh-oh. Thinking reverse suplex, I think, there, but Natalya reverses the reverse suplex into a suplex. There's a sentence. Now we're left with just Natalya and Maria in the ring. Never mind, now Jacqueline's there as well. Thanks, Stephanie, proving me wrong immediately. Oh, slams her face first into the apron. Maria, with the athleticism, flips out of that move, but Natalya maintains control and goes after the leg. Uh-oh, what's Natalya got in mind here? She thinking sharpshooter? Nope, stomp to the midsection. Paige goes after Stephanie McMahon now. Oh. Oh, and takes her down. Now, Natalya is thinking sharpshooter now. She's going to get a surprise when she turns around, and Paige is right there to break it up, though. Natalya having none of it, though. And Maria taps out because Natalya refused to let go, even though 3... Oh! Naomi not happy about that, but 3 wrestlers trying to break it up, and none of them could get Natalya off Maria before she submitted. Wow, the tenacity of Natalya takes her through to the next round. And let's go see another first round match. Alright, time for the 4th match. 4th first round match. And we're starting off with a big name, Lita. The absolutely legendary, definitely former multiple-time champion. Having won a title in 2023, by the way, the Women's Tag Team Championships, Lita. Very popular, of course, with the WWE Universe. To the surprise of no one. Obviously, there was a period of time where she maybe wasn't so popular, but overall, yeah, they love her. Oh, speaking of beloved competitors, Bianca Belair. Definitely a former champion. A hell of a reign that ended not that long ago, where she was champion for, I think, a little over a year. And, yeah, hoping to prove herself as the EST of WWE 2K19 by winning this entire tournament. And so far, we have Asuka, we have Mandy Rose, we have Natalya. Could Lita or Bianca Belair join them in the second round, in the semi-finals? Quite possibly. Both will believe that they are the one that's going to go through. Both will believe they're going to win the whole thing, let's be honest. Some big scouts been taken so far. But before we talk about that, let's talk about a big name absolutely in her own right. Wow, that's a very bright white light. You can barely see anything. There she is, Ronda Rousey. Probably one of the biggest names in this entire thing, at least on the world stage in terms of outside of the wrestling bubble. Like, by far one of the biggest names. So, speaking of big scalps that have been claimed, both Bella Twins, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Paige, Naomi. Like, and that's not to dismiss some of the other scouts that have been taken, but, like, that's some names. And now, think about this. At least two, of Lita, Bianca Belair, and Ronda Rousey will not be in the semi-finals. At least 2 of them. Maybe all 3 of them, but at least 2 of them will not be in the semi-finals. That's what the standard of this video is. That the standard of this roster. By the way, as Ronda's entrance finished, that was exactly half of the competitors in this video have now featured. But here, starting the second half strong, Ember Moon. The current Ring of Honor Women's Champion. So yet another current champion outside of WWE. Yeah. Looking to prove a point, I think, in this one. Prove that it was a big mistake of WWE to underutilize her and to let her go. So, and again, speaking of being popular, Ronda Rousey's a bit of an interesting one. She's quite divisive amongst the fans, but the others, pretty universally popular, let's be honest, so far. Ah, now, same music as Liv Morgan, so yeah, I do suspect it's the Riot Squad music. Sarah Logan. Now Valhalla, of course. Back in WWE. And in WWE 2K23. But we ain't here for WWE 2K23 today. We're here for WWE 2K19. I should clarify, by the way, when I say it's the 5-year anniversary of this game coming out, and I know we're quite far into the video for me to be clarifying this, but it is, so they did early access. It's the 5-year anniversary of the early access date. The actual official release date is in a few more days. So maybe there'll be another video for that, who knows. Okay, speaking of universally loved and popular, Kairi Sane. Oh, and I've just realised 2 Mae Young Classic participants, at least. Was Sarah Logan in one of the Mae Young Classics? Quite possibly, actually. I don't think Ember Moon was, but she could have been. I don't remember Ember Moon being, but I'm pretty sure Bianca Belair was in one of them. Kairi Sane won one of them. Fairly sure the chance Sarah Logan was. Yeah, this is, because I'm doing the whole thing in the Mae Young Classic arena, because it just seems appropriate, as it's, you know, an all-female tournament, and this is an all-female tournament. But yeah, I think having the former winner here, home advantage, but also, like I say, at least 1 or 2 others that have competed in this arena in this match. Funny how, even though it's random, you can find themes, isn't it, amongst the competitors, if you just give it a little bit of thought. Just a wee bit of thought. And Kairi Sane could use that wheel as a weapon. Remember, it hasn't really come into effect much. The no count-out thing really has. But these matches are no disqualification. But everyone's been fighting very fair so far. Will that continue? Who knows? But here we go with another 6-way. Oh my god! Kairi Sane just nearly took Ember Moon's head off with that clothesline right off the bat. Now Bianca sent onto the apron by Sarah Logan. But fights back in, and we've got Lita and Ronda Rousey going at it. That's a hell of a collision. That's one of those dream matches you never realised was a dream match until it was put in front of you. Oof. Knocked off the apron is Lita, though. It's not quite a dream for her at the moment. Hurricane Rana by Bianca Belair to Sarah Logan, who we shall focus on those two as they're in the ring and can actually finish the match. Uh-oh. Big suplex. Oh, she's delaying it. Look at this strength. She's going to squat Sarah Logan twice, and then drops the suplex. Very impressive stuff by Bianca Belair. She is the strong EST in all of WWE, as she proclaims herself. And now going for the pin. One, nice and early, and Sarah Logan kicks out. Nice Hurricane Rana on the outside, spotted by Kairi Sane then on Ember Moon. Meanwhile, Ronda Rousey kicks Lita in the head, and Sarah Logan switches places with Bianca Belair in the corner. Now what's she got in mind for her here? Oh, sits her through the middle rope here. Rope hung neck breaker maybe. Yes indeed. Oh, and the headbutt by Sarah Logan. Now goes for the pin. Yeah, rightly so. Oh, Bianca Belair kicks out. Oh my god, Ember Moon just got projectiled into the ring post by Kairi Sane. My goodness. I thought Kairi Sane was nice. Now Ronda Rousey and Lita back in the ring, by the way. Headbutt to Lita. She'll be wishing she wasn't after taking that. And now Ronda Rousey and Bianca Belair going at it. My goodness. Have those two gone at it in one-on-one competition in real WWE? Let me know. I can't remember it. I feel like I would remember that. But there's another dream match if it hasn't happened. Sarah Logan sent to the outside by Belair, who follows her out. And now Lita going up to the top rope. Oh, and she misses everything and really hurts her coccyx, I would imagine there. It's a horrible way to land, and thin matting. Now in the ring, though, Kairi Sane's got Ember Moon lined up. Oh, slides in with the low sliding clothesline in the corner. We know what she follows that up with, usually. No, not the insane elbow. Went for a moonsault. Ember Moon got the knees up, and Ronda Rousey's back in, and Lita's back in, and those two are going to renew their hostilities, it would seem. Kairi Sane taken down by Ember Moon. Lita choking away at Ronda Rousey on the rope there. Ember Moon waits for Lita. Lifts her up. Death Valley driver by Ember Moon. Very nice. Now going to climb up to the top rope. Ronda Rousey on the apron, struggling to recuperate. Coming into the ring. Ronda Rousey thinks the fans are cheering for her, but really they just see a potential eclipse coming. Oh, and I think Ember Moon kind of tripped over Ronda Rousey, landed face first on the way off the top rope there. It was a bizarre interaction, but it really hurt Ember Moon. And now Lita and Ronda Rousey go out, and we're left with just Bianca Belair and Sarah Logan. Alley-oop by Ronda Rousey, by Bianca Belair, goes for the pin. Referee out of position, and that may have given Kairi Sane enough time to break that up. Bianca Belair would like a word after the match, ref, and that's never a good thing. Jawbreaker to Kairi Sane. Sane struggling to get to her feet, and actually fails to, because Ember Moon comes back to renew hostilities between those two. Dragon screw leg whip, though, by Kairi Sane to Ember Moon. What's Bianca Belair got in mind here? Top wrist lock on Sarah Logan. Oh, fighting out of it is Sarah Logan now, though. Kairi Sane sends Ember Moon into the corner. Sarah Logan sends Bianca Belair into a different corner. Kairi Sane setting up that low clothesline again. What's Sarah Logan got in mind here? Oh, a split-legged moonsault. Amazing athleticism. I didn't know she could. I did not know she could. Ronda Rousey sent back into the ring by Lita. And now 5 of the 6 women back in the ring. Ronda Rousey is out for the count, though. Don't know what Lita was doing to her on the outside, but it's hurt, that's for sure. German suplex from Kairi Sane to Bianca Belair, and that's a twist of fate on Ronda Rousey by Lita. Hurricane Rana by Bianca Belair to Kairi Sane. And now Lita goes after Bianca Belair. Oh, spear! First a twist of fate, then a spear. All of the ex-boyfriend influences for Lita. Now Lita climbing up top. Uh-oh. We know this submission. I can't remember what she calls it. Is it something to do with an anchor? But we saw this with Natalya refusing to let go of a submission, no matter how many opponents tried to break it. But this time, she's not able to make the opponent submit, and Bianca Belair escapes. Now, Ember Moon and Sarah Logan going at it. Oh, Lita with the shot to Kairi Sane from behind. Eats a back elbow for her troubles. Oh, running knee to Ember Moon by Sarah Logan. That looked very impactful. I'm not surprised she's going for a pin here. 1, 2. Lita can't get there, and Sarah Logan picks up the win. I don't think most people saw Sarah Logan going through this one, but indeed, she's in the semi-finals. Great result for Sarah Logan and for the Riot Squad, getting someone into the semi-finals. Of course, Ruby Riot still to go in this video. Great result for Sarah Logan. Alright, on to the 5th of 7 first round matches. Oh, and speaking of Lita paying homage to her ex-boyfriend, here's his current wife, Beth Phoenix. I'm going to come out here, obviously former women's champion in her own right. Hall of Famer? I'm pretty sure this is an actual confirmed Hall of Famer, like a current Hall of Famer, right? Beth Phoenix? Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure I'm right there. But she's going to try and add this accolade. She's former women's champion and current Hall of Famer, but the biggest accolade in her career would be Best Woman in WWE 2K19, according to Abeza Sims Games, obviously. So, best of luck with it, Beth. We know how much this means to you. Okay. Or BK, because her first name begins with B, not O. Billie Kay of the Iconics. And we've not seen Peyton Royce yet, so there's sort of borderline a 1 in 3 chance Peyton Royce is in the same match as Billie Kay at this point, because there's 3 matches to go. She's in one of them. Slightly more likely, I guess, to be in one of the other 2. Just because we already know Beth Phoenix is in this one. But, yeah, nonetheless, Billie Kay making her entrance. I'm going to try and Gonna try and pick up a big impressive victory here in this video. Former women's tag team champion, of course. Not without her own accolade. And speaking of the women's tag team championships, yesterday there was a video of who's the best of the former women's WWE women's tag team champions. So Billie Kay was in that video, so go check it out once you're done here. Lacey Evans is out next. Quite a recent release, if I remember correctly, from WWE. I'm going to try and prove that that was a mistake on WWE's part by winning this entire thing. Yeah, I've been doing some fairly long videos here on Ebase Sims Games with multiple matches in like a tournament in a single episode. I hope there's other people out there that like long videos as much as I do, because I really like just sticking a YouTube video on and vibing with it for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Doesn't really matter. I love watching like full live stream VODs of like 6-hour streams. Like, I love it. Let me know if you're the same, or if you prefer some more shorter content. Like, let me know, because, you know, I could always break these tournaments down into shorter videos and whatnot. Anyway, up next, speaking of breaking things down, Nia Jax surely gonna try to break someone or something in this match. Not recent, but previous breaker of Becky Lynch's face, of course. It could be argued Nia Jax is partially responsible for Becky Lynch's rise to megastardom. Of course, I personally think she would have got there regardless, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. But it certainly didn't hurt. I mean, it hurt, but it didn't hurt her chances, did it? Oh, okay. Up next, Alexa Bliss. Now, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss have been friends and teammates. They've also gone at it at the WrestleMania, or one of the WrestleManias I was at, WrestleMania 34, for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, big name here, lots of championship pedigree. Has held the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, the Women's Tag Team Championships, multiple times each, I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure that she's held each belt multiple times, but more than 3 reigns between the 3 titles, put it that way. So definitely one to watch here. We've got a Hall of Famer, we've got former champions. We've got a lot going on in this one again. I feel like Alexa Bliss must be a future Hall of Famer. And speaking of Hall of Famers, hey up, it's Medusa! I mean, Alundra Blaze. Gonna come down here, try and prove that her era of women's wrestling is the best one. By winning this entire thing. 2 Hall of Famers in this match. I don't know that we've seen a confirmed Hall of Famer. I mean, Ivory and Jacqueline are potentials, actually, now I think about it. But 2 in 1 match. It's pretty impressive. Then you got Alexa Bliss in there as well. Ooh, there's the Blaze. But yeah, you've got Alexa Bliss as well, who's a surefire future Hall of Famer. This is quite the stacked roster. Beth Phoenix and Lacey Evans going at it. Nia Jax trying to break Alundra Blaze's back. I'm going to get that wrong all the time. And Alexa Bliss has dumped Billie Kay to the outside and gone out after her. Alundra Blaze fighting back. Lacey Evans fighting back. Nia Jax sent to the outside by Blaze, who follows her out. Lacey Evans, elbow on the top of Beth Phoenix's head, but then Beth, who fell back into the corner, switches places with Lacey Evans. And they're the only 2 left in the ring, and clothesline to the back of Lacey Evans' neck. Oh, Alundra Blaze bounced off the video board there. Not very nice. And Billie Kay sent back into the ring by Alexa Bliss. There's a certain degree of strategy to this. Like, oh, that's not a strategy. That was just a headbutt. Dragon Sleeper by Beth Phoenix on Lacey Evans, going for the early win, but Nia Jax is back in. I was just going to talk about that, how if you're on the outside when someone attempts a pinfall or submission, it's just that little bit harder for you to get there in time to break it up. So while fighting your opponent on the outside is definitely worthwhile for the damage you'll be administering, as Alexa Bliss and Alundra Blaze take to fighting outside. You've got to really be aware of your surroundings, even more so than when you're in the ring. Especially now there's only 2 wrestlers left in the ring. We've got Nia Jax and Lacey Evans. What a popularity contest that one is. Oh, big kick by Alundra Blaze to Alexa Bliss there. Roll up by Lacey Evans. And this is what I'm talking about. Alundra Blaze had to get into the ring. And I don't know if she would have got there if that would have been a 3. Luckily for her and everyone else involved, Nia Jax kicked out. But that's what I'm talking about fighting on the outside. I understand you want to damage your opponents to the point where they either can't kick out or can't prevent you getting a pin. But you've also got to just be aware you're preventing yourself getting a pin. Uh-oh, Tree of Woe for Alundra Blaze. The 2 Hall of Famers going at it now as Lacey Evans follows Nia Jax to the outside. And Billie Kay and Alexa Bliss still going at it. Oh, Beth Phoenix catches the kick, sweeps the leg. And now single leg Boston Crab. No, Alundra Blaze was close enough. She just reached out and touched the ropes. Referee made Beth Phoenix. Oh, look at that counter. Wow, what athleticism. Incredible stuff. Like, head springs out of it, and then it's almost a Pele kick slash an enziguri. Kind of went over at a 45-degree angle. Not straight over. Oh, drop kick to the back as well. But Beth Phoenix just gets straight back up. She's having none of it. But Alundra Blaze will not be intimidated by that. Airplane spin. Really taking it old school. I love it. I love it, Margle. Oh, Alexa Bliss sent back in by Billie Kay. And a bulldog to Beth Phoenix by Alundra Blaze. Off the ropes goes Billie Kay. Catches the kick attempt by Alexa Bliss. Eats a Hurricane Rana by Alundra Blaze. Who now is going at it with the other AB in the match. Alexa Bliss. Neck breaker. He said, hoping there wasn't another one. Alundra Blaze out to the outside for a quick breather. Oh, and Beth Phoenix just breaks up that front face lock attempt by Alexa Bliss. Now Billie Kay punches both of them in one punch. Quite impressive, honestly. Oh, look at that driver. I thought she was going to scoop slam Alexa Bliss, but no. Drove her into the mat head first and then kicks Beth Phoenix. Billie Kay, this is your moment. Nia Jax and Lacey Evans very much busy with each other on the outside there. 1. Oh. Lacey Evans got back in time and Billie Kay is not happy. But also not managing to hit her at all. There we go. She gets a shot in. Oh, the stroke. Shout out Jeff Jarrett. Oh, sent to the outside and now just Billie Kay left in the ring. Yeah, you might well show off, but you can't win when you're in the ring on your own. You need someone to pin or submit. And Billie Kay is going to go find some such person. And goes after Beth Phoenix. Quite a powerhouse mixture. Like, Lacey Evans is by no means a puny individual. But she's probably about the 4th strongest in this match. And then you've got Billie Kay and Alexa Bliss, who are kind of a bit outmatched in that department. But Alexa Bliss certainly has the experience of winning big matches and beating opponents bigger and stronger than her to come out of this okay. Nia Jax and Alundra Blaze back in the ring, by the way, going at it. And Billie Kay certainly sneaky enough to steal a win. Lacey Evans just passed through the ring to go straight after Alexa Bliss. That was a targeted attack, this suplex. And it was delayed and it hurts just as much, but you get a bit of a rush of the blood to the head. Uh-oh, German suplex by Alundra Blaze. She did a lovely bridge, but Nia Jax's feet just caught up in the ropes and the referee couldn't count the pin. So Alundra Blaze gives her a kick in the ribs for the troubles. Uh-oh. Roll-up counter by Alexa Bliss. 1, 2. Oh, broken up by Nia Jax and Beth Phoenix. Good attempt there, though. Bulldog to Beth Phoenix. Nia Jax going out after Billie Kay. Billie Kay wants none of that. Into the ring she goes. Nia Jax going to follow. Uh-oh, choke trip by Alexa Bliss. And Beth Phoenix, who rolls to the outside. Uh-oh. Billie Kay gets thrown pretty much all the way across the ring there by Nia Jax. Hurricane Rana by Alexa Bliss on Lacey Evans. Great technique. Wow, great strength by Billie Kay for the brainbuster on Nia Jax. Well, that's no mean feat. Uh-oh, she was showing off and then Alexa Bliss just got herself a handful of eyeballs. Neither of these two are averse to fighting dirty. If it means they get the win. What's Alexa Bliss got in mind here? Oh, we'll never know because she turned around and saw Alundra Blaze and decided to punch her instead. Probably smart. Otherwise, Alundra Blaze would have just punched her. Neck breaker. Oh, now Alexa Bliss going up top. Maybe thinking Twisted Bliss here. And she hits it. But she knows Lacey Evans is right there. Oh, no. No, she doesn't, apparently. And she doesn't know Beth Phoenix is there for sure. Now, Alexa Bliss has made a lot of enemies in this one. And gets taken off the top rope by 2 of them. But all 4 were after. And Billie Kay waves her goodbye. And yeah, don't try and win the match if everyone's aware you're doing it, because you'll make yourself some enemies there. Now we're left with just Nia Jax and Alundra Blaze in the ring. Ooh, Alexa Bliss bounced off the steps out there. I'm not sure by whom, I think Beth Phoenix. Alundra Blaze sends Nia to the outside. I've got to say, I feel like that's an error in judgment. They had the ring and she had the advantage. She should probably have been going for a pin. Oh, clothesline by Nia Jax. Now we've got Beth Phoenix and Alexa Bliss in the ring. Oh, big strength move by Billie Kay on the outside. Drives Lacey Evans face first. Dragon Sleeper attempt. Alundra Blaze and Billie Kay came in to have a look, but they saw that Alexa Bliss was fighting out of it and went back to their respective opponents. Scoop slam attempt. No, Beth Phoenix slips out behind. Ooh, big right hand. Uh-oh, thinking glam slam. Oh, right into the turnbuckles in the corner as well. Goes for the pin. Oh, Alexa Bliss kicks out at 0. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Beth Phoenix can't quite believe it, and neither can I. Like a near fall, fair enough, but at 0. My goodness. Nia Jax taking a breather, it would seem. Or a poo, one or the other. Now, leaving Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix back in the ring, Lacey Evans comes in. Nia Jax comes in after Lacey Evans. Snap suplex by Alexa Bliss. Great strength by Nia Jax with the Samoan drop. Double knees, backflips into the double knees again. Oh, and intercepts the charge by Nia Jax and takes her down. Alexa Bliss is on fire here. Now, what's she going to go for here? She's going to go for a submission. Half Boston Crab. Alundra Blaze has recovered though. She's in. And she's trying to break it up. Oh, no. Alexa Bliss is having none of it. We're seeing a lot of this no-selling of submission breakups here in this video. And everyone's back in except someone. I don't know who it was, but now Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix are both out as well. Why can't I think of who it is? Lacey Evans. Big kick by Billie Kay going for the pin on Alundra Blaze, but Nia Jax had recovered, which she hadn't realised. There's Lacey Evans. There goes Billie Kay. There goes Nia Jax. Lacey Evans wanting Alundra Blaze to get up, but Alundra Blaze is really in trouble there after that kick. So Lacey Evans going to go just take advantage of that, I guess. Slams her face first. Oh, DDT on the outside by Billie Kay to Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss gets put back in the ring by Beth Phoenix and kicked in Ed for her troubles. Now, Blaze and Evans going at it. Evans to the outside. Blaze going to follow. Only Beth Phoenix and Billie Kay remain in the ring. Going for a reverse suplex. The reverse suplex was reversed into a suplex. As I have said before. I love that sentence, though. Now, 4 women in the ring as Beth Phoenix enters. Oh, goes after the fellow Hall of Famer Alundra Blaze. Oh, look at this. Up into kind of like an Argentine backbreaker torture rack type thing. But I think Alundra Blaze reached out and caught the top rope with her hand. No submission for you, Beth Phoenix. Not yet, anyway. And Billie Kay going after Lacey Evans. Oh, Alexa Bliss just fought out the Glam Slam. I was just about to say, needs to pay attention to the Glam Slam going on. But Alexa Bliss fought out of it. Now look at this. Sunset Flip Driver. Code Red almost. Hooks the legs. But Billie Kay breaks it up. Meanwhile, Lacey Evans is just in the Tree of Woe and Nia Jax finds her and decides to choke her with a boot. How nice of her. I suppose she technically let her out of the Tree of Woe. Scoop slam to Billie Kay. Snap leg drop by Nia Jax. Now what's Alundra Blaze got in mind for fellow Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix? Slap by Billie Kay. That's a bold strategy. Uh-oh. Oh, pushed off by Beth Phoenix. Channeling another Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, who will feature in this video. Splash by Beth Phoenix to Alundra Blaze after that, by the way. And meanwhile, we've got a replay of the WrestleMania 34 main event going off over there. Alexa Bliss driving Nia Jax back with forearms. Nia blocks that one. And a pendulum backbreaker, and now just going to try and submit Alexa Bliss, but the referee's not watching. He's watching the Argentine backbreaker submission. And Lacey Evans, fortunately for everyone else involved, fortunately for everyone except Beth Phoenix, breaks it up. Now, uh-oh, Glam Slam attempt. She's not happy about that being broken up. Glam Slam to Lacey Evans. Nia Jax off the ropes, doesn't see the pin, snap leg drop. And Beth Phoenix wins the match with a Glam Slam to Lacey Evans. Beth Phoenix advances. Okay, penultimate first round match. Oh, and we just saw an attempt at the... Is it the Stratusfaction? That Hurricane Rana in the corner where she does a handstand on the bottom rope? Or is that the Bulldog? Maybe that's the Stratosphere. Anyway, here's Trish Stratus. We just saw her move attempted towards the end of that last match. And now here she is to show us how it's done. And hopefully, at least from her perspective, advance. Can we get some thank you Trishes in the comment section, please? Show the correct amount of respect to this absolute legend. Is Trish a Hall of Famer? Yet? There's definitely a yet on that question. Oh! Oh, we were just talking about running back WrestleMania 34 with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax in the last match. Here's one to run back. WrestleMania 22. My pick for one of the most underrated WrestleManias of all time. And it featured Trish Stratus and Mickie James going one-on-one. And now we're going to run it back. Well, assuming they ever manage to get their hands on each other during this match. There's every chance they'll never make contact. But everyone's hoping they will. Always want to see them run it back. Two absolute legends of the business. Mickie James, of course, on her apparent final run in Impact Wrestling at the moment. Going to be challenging for the Impact Knockouts World Championship in the very near future. When's that coming up? It's this month, isn't it? Yeah, it's later this month, in a couple of weeks. Dakota Kai next. Former NXT and WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Dakota Kai. But relying on her own wits here, no tag team partner. Time to prove she can get it done as a single star. And what better way than to be named the best female wrestler on WWE 2K19? It's quite the claim. It's quite the claim. Some of the signs in the background are definitely slightly spoilering who's in the match. But oh well. It's not like you've got ages to wait to find out anyway. Wait, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have different music? Were the Iconics already split by this point? Surely not. No, wait, what is this the same music actually? Oh, I don't remember now. Oh, have I just made a mistake? I don't know. Anyway, the other Iconic, Peyton Royce. Gonna see if she can do better than Billie Kay did. And advance to the semi-finals. Of course, once this match is over with, one more first round match, and then we're straight into the semi-finals. And while we're still in the first round, we are over halfway, question mark. We've just finished our 5th match. This is the 6th match. There's 10 in total. So we've just finished the 5th match. So yeah, the end of that match was actually the halfway point in this video. And odds are the final might be the shortest match because there's no one to break up pins and submissions. So, yeah, we might be well over halfway, to be honest. Anyway, you'll know because you've got a finished time of the video. I haven't got a clue. Here's Sonya Deville. She's put her hair up. She's ready to square up. And she's going to want to be performing a little bit better than former Absolution stablemate Paige. However, her other Absolution stablemate, Mandy Rose, Fire and Desire teammate, she's in the semi-finals, so Sonya Deville will be wanting to keep up with her former tag team partner, show that she was not a weak link in that team. And last, but not least, Candice LeRae. Blonde-haired Candice LeRae. So it feels like it's been a while since I've seen her with blonde hair. She's like pink these days, right? Again, what? She'll be back to blonde now or something, and I just haven't really been watching Raw. My bad. I don't remember this theme song, and I'm quite happy about that. Sounds quite bland. So, Trish and Mickie, look at them side by side over there in the background. In position, ready to get into the ring and get on with this match. Here we go. Oh, okay, so we paired off Trish and Dakota, Sonya and Mickie, and Peyton and Candice. Oh, Mickie trying to send Sonya out to the outside. Sonya punches her way back into the ring. Trish takes down Dakota Kai. Kicks by Sonya Deville to the legs of Mickie James. Vicious strikes are Sonya Deville's specialty. Oh, we've got two on the outside. Candice LeRae and Peyton Royce. They've spilled to the outside already. Back and forth with the knife edge chops. Oh, Enziguri from the captain of Team Kick, Dakota Kai. She doesn't really use that anymore, but she probably was doing back here in 2K19. Trish sends Kai onto the apron, but she fights back into the ring. Meanwhile, Mickie James going after the arm of Sonya Deville. Another big kick by Dakota Kai. Sends Trish out onto the apron. Oh, and knocks her off the apron and follows her out. Now we've just got Sonya Deville and Mickie James in the ring, battling it out. Sonya Deville currently having the upper hand, but Mickie goes behind. And sends Sonya onto the apron. And now turns her attention to Dakota Kai and Trish Stratus. Does she want to go after Trish? Quite possibly. She's going to have to follow her back into the ring because that's where Dakota Kai sent her. And now Sonya Deville goes after Trish Stratus. And Dakota Kai goes after Sonya Deville. And now we get Trish and Mickie. Neckbreaker by Mickie James. Oh, powerbomb into the ring post by Peyton Royce and Candice LeRae. And the Mickie and Trish thing was short-lived as Trish has rolled up to the outside. Just caught that out of the corner of my eye, that powerbomb. Uh-oh. Double neckbreaker on Dakota Kai by Mickie James and Sonya Deville. But that alliance was short-lived as now they go at it. They do battle. Into the corner. Oh, running knees. Mickie could not see that coming. And they're the shots that hurt the most. You can't prepare yourself. You can't brace the part of you that's about to take the impact. Knee lift by Mickie James. And here comes Trish. Forearm to Mickie James. Here we go again. It's WrestleMania 22 all over again. Isn't it wild that WrestleMania 22 was what, 2006? It's now 2023 and Mickie James and Trish Stratus both wrestling pretty much at the top of their respective women's divisions in their respective companies. Like, just now, basically. Trish has only just got off that program with Becky Lynch. Mickie James currently about to challenge for the Impact Women's Championship. Uh-oh. Dakota Kai runs through between Peyton Royce and Candice LeRae, and Peyton did not appreciate that. She kicked Mickie right in the face, and now Peyton's going to try and steal the win here off the kick from Dakota Kai. Sonya Deville was there, and Mickie James did also kick out. It's important to give Mickie her due there. She did kick out. Sonya Deville with a knee to the back of Trish. Follows Trish out the ring. Mickie James back elbow to Peyton Royce. And now it's Dakota Kai and Mickie James going at it. Armbar by Dakota Kai. Mickie James fighting back up to her feet, though. Oh, elbow to the back of the arm, though. Kick to the midsection. Oh, I forget what she calls that, but the front flip into the backstabber. Goes to the pin. It's got a clever name as well, from what I remember. Oh, Mickie James kicks out. Candice LeRae didn't reach the breakup attempt, which is wild. Misjudgment. Now Candice LeRae goes after Dakota Kai. Weren't these two in a War Games match together or against each other at some point in NXT? Feel like they might have been. Oh, kick to the face of Candice LeRae. Knife edge chop, kick to the midsection. Oh, the mid kick takes out two with one kick. Oh, Peyton Royce attacks Mickie James from the back though, and there's her own take on the spinning kick. Very nice and very effective in its own right. But Mickie James fights back from it. I don't think she caught a quite flush. Uh-oh. Mick DT, which is an awful name, but that's, I think, what she calls it. Now look at this. Sonya Deville and Candice LeRae fighting over the right to fight Dakota Kai, but Sonya Deville sees the pin attempt and breaks it up. Jawbreaker. Peyton Royce interrupts the belly to back suplex attempt. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh, look at this takedown into the triangle choke by Sonya Deville. Candice LeRae re-diverts. She was going to go after Mickie James and she steered into the triangle choke attempt and broke it up. Poison Rana by the Poison Pixie. Peyton Royce strikes Trish as she's focused on Mickie James. Swinging neck breaker. Wait, is Peyton Royce doing 3 Amigos? Since when does she do 3 Amigos? Oh, was that another Poison Rana by Candice LeRae? Wow, hooks it like a fisherman suplex at the end. 1. Oh, good pin breakup. That was an incredible combination by Peyton Royce. She's bringing her A game in this one. Into the corner goes Mickie James, courtesy of Dakota Kai. Uh-oh, where's she going? Runs round Candice LeRae and kicks Mickie James right in the mush. Right in the face. Now Candice LeRae wants to go after Mickie James as well. Dakota Kai says absolutely not and kicks her in back at head. Like a standing axe kick. Uh-oh. Oh, Peyton Royce, look at her hooking the bottom rope out of that Boston Crab, making sure the referee knows. All 6 women back in the match, back in the ring. There's that front flip backstabber again by Dakota Kai and Sonya Deville. Now goes to the pin. Too many. Look at that. 4 breakup attempts by 3 different wrestlers in quick succession. Now Mickie James sends Peyton Royce out onto the apron. Royce holds on. No longer holding on. Mickie James goes out after her. Is that a pin? If the referee was watching, is Sonya Deville technically on Trish Stratus' shoulder there? I think she was, and the referee wasn't watching. Dakota Kai watching what's going on the outside. Gonna go and get involved. Nope, changes the mind and goes back into the ring. Oh, and kicks Sonya Deville right in the head. Captain of the team kick. Oh, unlucky. Sonya Deville rolled to the outside. No pin attempt for you, Dakota Kai. Oh, Mickie James just took out Trish Stratus with a forearm. Everyone is outside the ring except the referee, who doesn't quite know who to watch. Oh, takedown by Sonya Deville. High impact on the outside there. Speaking of impact, the Impact Knockouts champion, #1 contender, I did that smoothly, didn't I? Just got her head smashed into the video board by Trish Stratus. If I'd managed to formulate that speech as quick as the thought, that would have come out really smoothly and been a nice transition. Candice LeRae's on the top rope here. Sonya Deville stalking Dakota Kai. So's Candice LeRae though. Uh-oh. From the unprettier into a bulldog by Mickie James. Now I didn't see what move she hit. Oh my god, but Sonya Deville went for a pin and Mickie James annihilated the referee. Trish up top. Oh, she hits with, I guess, kind of like a famouser off the top on Dakota Kai. Scoop slam by Sonya Deville. Trish and Candice LeRae going at it. Candice doesn't make it to the corner. She just stumbles and falls. No one can blame anyone for being exhausted in this match. It's been non-stop from the start. Total non-stop action, you might say. By the way, Mickie James of Impact, formerly TNA, the only one not in the ring currently. Well, I mean, Peyton Royce was on the apron, but she's in the ring now. And now Trish joins her on the outside. Knee to Peyton Royce's face by Sonya Deville. Meanwhile, Dakota Kai hits some sort of suplex, I believe, on Candice LeRae. Scoops her up. Across the top rope, throat first. You can't breathe, you can't fight. If you can't fight, you can't win. Look at this by Sonya Deville going for the triangle choke. Mickie James breaks it up. Uh-oh, Candice LeRae's got Dakota Kai on the apron. What's she thinking here? Oh, DDT. Oh, meanwhile, there was a double team there by Peyton Royce and Mickie James. Bit of an Impact collusion, as Peyton Royce and Billie Kay did turn up in Impact for a short while. I don't think they're still there. Isn't Peyton Royce pregnant? That might be like, she might have like a 6-month-old baby by this point, for all I know, to be honest, but I'm sure she was pregnant, right? Oh, kick to the face of Sonya Deville. It's a bold strategy. But she's continuing to fight Sonya Deville, and she's getting the better of her, to be fair to her. And Sonya Deville swaps places, back elbow. So much going on to keep track of. Oh, Dakota Kai was going after Candice LeRae. Peyton Royce just threw Sonya Deville into it, then hit a belly to back suplex. Meanwhile, Trish and Mickie are fighting, and I didn't even notice. So much going on. Uh-oh. I think that's the Stratisfaction, right? Dakota Kai hits Trish after she hits it on Mickie James, though. Stopping her going for a pin attempt. Oh, Peyton Royce rakes the back of Dakota Kai. Now she's got a... Oh, I thought she was going for like a backslide, but instead it's kind of like a Widow's Peak. Now Trish going up to the top rope. Dakota Kai stumbling to her feet slowly but surely. Peyton Royce was stalking her. Trish sees Mickie stirring, goes after her. Peyton Royce thinking Three Amigos again. Mickie sends Trish out onto the apron. And again, the Fisherman Suplex to finish the Three Amigos, but this time Dakota Kai's leg tied up in the bottom rope. Unlucky for Peyton Royce. Sonya Deville hits Mickie from behind, kicks her down. Goes for the pin. Peyton Royce having none of that, though, after stomping on Dakota Kai. And gets, wow. Like, you know when you see someone's knees just buckle from that forearm? Wow. Now Candice LeRae going out after Trish Stratus. Sonya Deville daring her to come back in. Trish Stratus takes out the referee for whatever reason she decided to. Don't question Trish, just thank her. Oh, Hurricane Rana from the kip up from Sonya Deville. This match is like, wow. We're getting a bit of everything here. An absolute bit of everything. Dakota Kai to the outside. Sonya Deville follows her. Uh-oh, what's Candice LeRae got in mind? Tornado DDT to Mickie James. The referee hasn't moved since... Oh, here we go. He is moving now. I was going to say since Trish wiped him out. Uh-oh. There's how you hit that move. Oh, and then she spins through and hits Candice LeRae, who falls into position. Stratisfaction, I think that one's called. Candice LeRae may be down and out here. Trish goes for the pin. There's no one there to save Candice LeRae. 1, 2, Dakota Kai, she makes it just about. Wow. Incredible save by Dakota Kai. I thought Trish had that one then. Oh, and Dakota Kai kicks Trish all the way out to the outside. That was a hard landing for Trish. Dakota Kai going to go after her, so Sonya Deville. Neither of them really appreciating Trish trying to win the match there when they were outside the ring. Uh-oh. Snake Eyes on the steps. And they're really doubling up on Trish Stratus here. My goodness, they've really taken it personally that she's trying to win this wrestling match. Sonya Deville sends her under the bottom rope. Follows her in as she taunts for some reason in that position. Uh-oh. She's got her up. She's spine busters her down. Uh-oh. Flapjack by Mickie James on the outside to Candice LeRae. Uh-oh. Triangle choke by Sonya Deville on Trish Stratus. Peyton Royce is there. Oh, Trish gets out of it, punching the hell out of Sonya Deville. My goodness, what a counter. Wow, forearm by Trish goes straight through Sonya Deville to get to a real target, Mickie James. Heel kick by Peyton Royce there. Mickie and Trish going at it. Leg sweep by Trish. Oh, going to the STF. Nice transition there by Trish Stratus. Dakota Kai can't make Trish break it. 3 of the women now breaking it off, and it still took Mickie James to escape it. Tenacity by Trish Stratus. Tenacious Trish. Now, Mickie James and Trish just simply cannot be separated for long in this match. Peyton Royce going after the Three Amigos again. Was Peyton Royce secretly a massive Eddie Guerrero fan? And by secretly, I mean, and I didn't know. Neck breaker by Mickie James to Trish Stratus. Peyton goes for the pin and Mickie James breaks it up immediately. That little Impact Alliance has long since disappeared, hasn't it? And she just kicks her in the midsection as if to prove my point. Oh, she breaks out of the Mick DT though. And Mickey's in trouble on the outside now. The Gargano escape by Mrs. Gargano, but no, she couldn't even get it locked in. Peyton Royce broke it up immediately. Oh, kick by Sonya Deville and a running knee into the ribs. Ouch. Candice sent onto the apron there. And now Sonya Deville going for like a half a camel clutch on Dakota Kai. Broken up or escaped. I think broken up by Candice LeRae. Now a roll up. 1. Does this finish on a roll up? No, only a 1 count. At this stage in the match, that's incredible. Fireman's carry counter by Candice LeRae. Trish is back in the fray. Hashtag bars. Oh, throws Dakota Kai into Candice LeRae. Now, wow, Sonya Deville with the body blows, but she punched herself out. Dakota Kai disregarding Sonya Deville, going right after Trish Stratus. And Sonya Deville inserts herself right into the middle of that little bit of combat going on. Don't you ignore me, she says. Don't you ignore me, she says. Headlock takeover on Trish. Hooks in the headlock. Mickie James fighting Dakota Kai now. Ooh, kicks her into the ropes. Dakota catches the follow-up kick though. Oh, look at the immediate kip up by Mickie James. Drop toe hold. Where's Rey Mysterio when you need him? Look at the position Trish has fallen into. But Sonya Deville just goes for the slightly less spectacular choke across the middle rope. Peyton Royce is back in there. There's a heel kick by Peyton Royce. Mick kick by Mickie James. Oof, catches Trish coming into the ring. Trish counters out of it. Clothesline by Sonya Deville takes down Peyton Royce. And once again, Trish and Mickie have found each other. Remember in the entrance of what I said, they might not find each other in the entire match. Could not have been more wrong. 3 Amigos again for Peyton Royce. Uh-oh, Mickie thinking Tornado DDT. And she hits it. Candice LeRae interrupts the 3 Amigos this time, though. And Peyton Royce does not thank her for it. Scoop slam. Nope. Royce ducks out of it. James leg sweeps Trish. Uh-oh. Code Red by Candice LeRae. Goes to the pin. Mickie breaks it up. Is this match ever going to end? My goodness. This has been possibly the longest match of the video so far. I don't know, that second one was pretty intense. Okay, Mick DT, but there's also a triangle choke going on the other side of the ring. Mickie James misses the breakup. Misses again, stomps on Peyton Royce instead by accident, gets it 3rd time's the charm. For such a veteran, that was quite a rookie mistake by Mickie James. Trish going for the pin when there's 4 people standing in the ring, also quite a rookie mistake. Misses the DDT, by the way. Shrugged off by Sonya Deville. Now, Peyton Royce sent Candice to the outside and follows her there. Uh-oh. There's that front flip backstabber by Dakota Kai. Oh, Trish was thinking Stratosphere, which is what I'm going to say that's called. Oh, kick to the face of Candice LeRae while she was strung across the barricade. But yeah, Trish thought better of the attempt and broke up the pin instead. Wise move by Trish. There's the veteran instincts. By the way, Candice LeRae has now been hit into the steps as well. She's having a bad time out there. Dakota Kai sits Trish down in the corner. Oh, face wash by the captain of Team Kick. A little bit of extra stank on that because of who was administering it. Sonya Deville off the top rope, misses the missile drop kick. Splits she got the 7-10 split there. On Dakota Kai and Mickie James, missed them both. Now Mickie was going to maybe try and do some punches in the corner, but Sonya Deville's having none of that, kicking both of them repeatedly. Now just Peyton, I was about to say just Peyton, but no, just Sonya and Mickie James left in the ring, but Peyton sent Candice in, which is where I confused my sentence. Sonya Deville ducks the spin kick of Peyton Royce. Leg sweep by Peyton Royce. Going for the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, Trish took out everyone except Peyton Royce. Peyton will not release the hold for anyone. Oh, except Sonya Deville, who manages to break free. Trish sent out onto the apron. Knocked off the apron by Sonya Deville, who decides to follow out. She's got two unconscious bodies in the ring. Either which she could either hit an attacking move on or go for a pin. But she went out after Trish. Oh, and now Mickie James kips up. And goes straight after Trish. The tunnel vision is real, am I right? Sonya Deville going after Candice LeRae. Mick kick. Surprised she didn't go for the pin there. Now, triangle choke. Oh, Trish shoved off is probably a better way to describe it, Mickie James, and then broke up the triangle choke attempt. This match has been crazy. How is it still going? I have absolutely no idea. There's another front flip backstabber by Dakota Kai. There's a Hurricane Rana by Mickie James. There's a pin by Dakota Kai. Sonya Deville ended up in the ropes off that backstabber, unluckily for Dakota Kai. Oof, and for Mickie James, unfortunately, everyone was there to break that up. Oh my god. It's just, oh, this has just turned into a massive brawl. Like, everyone is just hitting everyone. Fisherman suplex by Peyton Royce. Didn't hold the hook, though. I think she had a chance there, but Sonya Deville goes for a pin and Peyton Royce breaks it up. I don't know what Deville's angle was there. Kimura lock, speaking of angles, Peyton Royce's arm is at a very uncomfortable angle. Will she submit? No, she punches her in the ribs, in fact. Mickie James did a drop kick to the Invisible Man, who I didn't know was even valid for this match, as it's supposed to be the best woman on the game. Peyton Royce taken down by Sonya Deville, but Candice LeRae's recovered enough to break it up. Uh-oh, what's LeRae got in mind here? Up onto the back. Oh, slams Sonya Deville down face first. There's no one in there with you, Candice. Now's your time to do something. Single leg arm drag monkey flip. And drops a knee right in the face. Oh, into the steps goes Dakota Kai. Now into the corner goes Sonya Deville. Uh-oh. What's LeRae got? Oh, it's this middle rope hung neck breaker. We've seen this before in another match. Nicely executed. Now Trish is in. LeRae sees her come in, fights her off. Trish fights her off. For me to you. Oh, forearm absolutely buckled the knees of Candice LeRae. Snake eyes to Trish, and she's down. This time Mickie James gets sent into the steel ring steps. Bow and arrow lock by Candice LeRae. Broken up by Peyton Royce and Sonya Deville. Oh my god, I need a breather after this match when it finally finishes. Oh, and look at this by Peyton Royce. Wow, innovative offense. Speaking of which, wow, the rope run Hurricane Rana. You can't win the match in the ropes, but you can do some damage, Peyton. But, yeah, Candice LeRae using the ropes to her advantage in a very different way. And now all 6 women are outside the ring. The match is not ending while they're out there. Hurricane Rana by Candice LeRae. While Peyton Royce watches on. And a bulldog as well. Now, this is interesting. Dakota Kai sent back into the ring by Mickie James. Maybe she sees an opportunity here. Maybe she sees an opportunity. No, Dakota Kai says, no, this is my opportunity. Arm drag reversal. Kick in the leg. Forearm to the outside. Never mind. We're, well, all but Dakota Kai, but I think she's about to join us. Yep. Suicide dive to the outside. My goodness. Forearm smash. Misses the follow one after Mickie dodges it. Kick counter. Another kick. Candice LeRae sends Peyton Royce into the ring. Sonya Deville's going to join them. Headlock takeover. Holds the headlock. Mickie James sent into the ring by Dakota Kai. And the ring is starting to fill up again. I thought we were getting near a potential finish for a bit there, but maybe not. It's all going off now. Trish just walks across and mollywops Peyton Royce off the apron and then follows her out. Mick DT goes for the pin. One. No, not one. One. No, the referee was slow getting into position there, and Sonya Deville was able to break it up. Then kicks Mickie James in the head. Look at this combination of just strikes. She's just pummeling Mickie James. Mickie James falls back into the corner. Oh, snake eyes to Peyton Royce on the steps. Nasty. What is Sonya Deville got in mind for Mickie James here? Oh, going into the Tree of Woe position. And now just choking away at her. Ruthless. Referee can't make her break that either because there's no disqualifications in this match, remember? Dakota Kai fights her way back into the ring. And breaks up the pin attempt on Trish Stratus by Peyton Royce. Knife edge chop. Counters with a kick, does Peyton Royce. Dakota ducks the kick, the clothesline, and hits an enziguri. Now Dakota feeling confident. Only her and Sonya Deville left in the ring. Oh, Sonya rakes the eyes though, and then kicks Dakota down. Goes for the pin. There's no one here to break this up. One. Mickie James is there. And she breaks it up. My God. Wow, talk about last second. Good grief, and Sonya Deville is not happy with Mickie James at all there. Rightly fuming. She thought she was going to join her tag partner in Fire and Desire in the semi-finals there. Net breaker by Candice LeRae on Dakota Kai. And once again, everyone is out of the ring. Whew! I need a drink. My throat is drying up. Ugh. Figured then was the safe time to do it. Seeing as there's no chance anyone's getting pinned or submitted right now, is there? You can tell how exhausted everyone involved in these matches as well. Like, so many of the combatants staying down for so long. They've taken so much damage. Now, Trish and Sonya meet in the ring. Mickie James sent back in by Candice LeRae. Uh-oh. Oh, I think Trish might have been thinking Stratisfaction there. Peyton Royce was thinking absolutely not. Peyton Royce just... Wow, Peyton Royce is playing spoiler to every plan that anyone may have currently in this match. Oh, and there's the heel kick to Candice LeRae. Jawbreaker countered by Candice LeRae, who gets taken out by Trish, who breaks up the cheeky pin attempt by Mickie James. I think it's just try anything at this point, to be honest. Trish and Mickie, once again, reunited. Are we going to get a Stratisfaction? It looks like it. Hits the ropes. There it is. There's the elevated bulldog. Now, Candice LeRae sent out only as far as the apron and brought back in by Sonya Deville. Trish goes after Dakota Kai. Takes her over to the top rope. Kicks her in the back of the leg. Peyton Royce, suplex. Uh-oh. Is this the 12 amigos or the 15 amigos? I've lost count. Candice LeRae's got Sonya Deville there. Oh, she hooks it. 1, 2. Oh, Trish kicked out. That was an actual opportunity for a 3 and Trish kicked out. My goodness. I thought that was it. I thought Peyton Royce was going through at the expense of Trish Stratus of all people. Candice LeRae falls to the outside, I think from exhaustion as much as anything. Belly to back suplex on Mickie James by Sonya Deville. Trish Stratus going after Peyton Royce here. Thinking maybe Stratosphere. Go, oh! Sonya Deville just kicked Mickie James down, goes for the pin. And Trish misses the breakup and Sonya Deville goes through. Both members of Fire and Desire make it into the semi-finals. What a win. What a match. I don't know how long that went for, but it felt long. But it was fascinating right to the end. And Trish still nearly broke up that pin. Alright. Time for the final first round match. Starting with Lana. Another recent AEW debutante. Obviously not as Lana. But CJ Perry, the person behind Lana, has appeared for AEW now in some sort of official capacity. Of course, Lana in this one is an interesting entrant because she's most known for her time as a manager, be it of Rusev, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Lashley. She's done some of the wrestling, as it were, but I would say if you asked people to explain Lana in like just a couple of words, they'd probably say Rusev's manager. Like if you asked to explain the character Lana, I mean, not the human being. Anyway, speaking of somebody who's definitely known for being a bit of a wrestler, Charlotte Flair, the, 14-time women's champion, I think she's up to at the moment. Unless I missed a title change in the last couple of days or something, I don't know, quite possibly. Knowing how keen WWE are to build up her title reigns. And taking off her own robe. Oh, she has come up in the world. On the modern games, the referee has to do that for her. Yeah, her entrance has changed dramatically, actually, thinking about it. She doesn't do any of this anymore, does she, on the current games? Gets the referee to hold the ropes open for her and whatnot. But yes, definitely definitely an uphill battle for Lana already. We've only got 2 competitors out here. Oh, and it doesn't get any easier. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Not the man Becky Lynch. She's still got her steampunk sunglasses on. And goggles or whatever. I think this game released around the time Becky turned on Charlotte. Maybe just after, and launched the man character. Excuse me. Oh, apparently I'm allergic to Feed the Man Becky Lynch. Sorry about that. But yeah, already, wow, having Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in the same first round match. That's quite the big deal, honestly. Oh, and now, here's an interesting mix of the two. You know, about I was saying Lana's well known for being a manager. If you ask a modern WWE fan, like a young fan who's only really been watching for a few years, Maryse is the Miz's wife and manager, who sometimes does mixed tags with him. But if you ask someone who watched maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15 at this point, Maryse was, Divas champion, was a wrestler. So she's got her own pedigree in this sport of pro wrestling. Can she add to that reputation? Oh, great camera work going through the trophy. Speaking of, again, someone with a history with the Divas Championship, is Alicia Fox. I'm fairly sure, in fact, no, I'm not even fairly sure, I'm really confident is a former Divas Champion. Just from memory. And I've just realised that means the final person out is someone I've mentioned a couple of times in this video, who's yet to appear. We know who the final entrant is. Even if you don't know the roster, I have mentioned them as someone I'm expecting to see. So let's go ahead and get them out here. And then, yeah, let's get this final first round match done. Yep, the final member of the Riot Squad. The one after whom it is named, so I guess the leader? Ruby Riot, also now in AEW, along with Lana, is Ruby Soho. But, yeah, can Ruby Riott do what her Riot Squad cohorts could not? Oh, no, wait. No, I take it back. Sarah Logan did. Never mind. I'll be honest. I've slept since the last match. I've recorded this over the course of 2 days, so I kind of forgot some of the winners. Okay, so Lana and Becky Lynch pair off. Maryse and Ruby Riott pair off. And Alicia Fox and Charlotte Flair pair off. Interesting fights going on there. Obviously, the one that everyone wants to see, I would imagine, would be Charlotte and Becky going at it again. But at the moment, they've got their own respective opponents to be taking on. And Ruby Riott sends Maryse out onto the apron and knocks her off the apron and follows her out. And with that, we're just one step closer to end up with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in the ring on their own. Snap suplex to Charlotte by Alicia Fox, though. She isn't backing down from Charlotte Flair just because she's a 14-time champion. Look at that, knocks her off the apron. And we are left with just Lana and Becky Lynch in the ring. So, again, as always, I will try to focus on those. Oh, no, never mind, there's Alicia Fox back in. Oh, and there goes Maryse. Long darted into the ring post. Can't help but comment when something like that happens to someone. Lana ground and pounding Becky Lynch, just taking a mount and pounding away at her, now slamming her head into the mat repeatedly. Lana's making a good account for herself so far. So's Alicia Fox. Nice suplex on Charlotte Flair. Now Becky Lynch out onto the apron. Oh, Alicia Fox face first. Becky Lynch fights her way back in. Uh-oh. Hammerlock. And then slams her down onto the arm. Getting ready, all ready for the disarm her. Starting to do that preparation damage on the arm. But now Lana knocks Becky to the outside as Ruby Riott sends Maryse back in. But then Lana notices the camel clutch attempt, or half a camel clutch, and comes in to break it up. Charlotte knocked to the outside by Alicia Fox. Lana going to go back on the offense against Becky Lynch on the outside, but because she had to break up that submission, Becky Lynch was able to recover. Oh, off the top goes Ruby Soho, courtesy of Maryse. And now everyone's outside the ring. Referee on his own. Maryse goes after Lana, sends her into the ring, and Becky Lynch says, no, I'm fighting Lana. Get out of the way, Maryse. Yeah, Maryse and Becky Lynch almost fighting for the opportunity to beat up Lana. I wonder what Lana did to upset those two. And now they finally realise, you know what, we need to get the other one out of the way here so I can fight the person I really want to. Nice backbreaker to Becky Lynch by Maryse. Uh-oh, what's Alicia Fox doing to Charlotte? Oh, rib first into the ring post there on the outside. Alicia Fox has really been taking this fight to Charlotte Flair pretty much all match. Although Charlotte reverses her now. Ruby Riott's back in the ring, headbutts Becky Lynch. Becky going to roll to the outside for a bit of respite. And Ruby Riott going after Lana. A bit of incoherent teamwork once again on Lana. Everyone seems to want to fight Lana. Oh, Alicia Fox snake eyes on the steps by Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I don't know what Lana's done to upset literally everyone in this match, but they all seem to be fighting for the opportunity to beat up Lana. Off the ropes. Hurricane Rana spikes Lana into their head. Hurricane Rana to Lana. Nice. Nice rhyme. Oh, drop kick to Ruby Riott by Maryse, though. But get out of my way, I'm trying to fight Lana. And now Lana, spine buster to Maryse. You take your eyes off Lana and suddenly she capitalizes. Uh-oh. Code Red by Ruby Riott. Becky Lynch is back in, though, to break up that pin. Oh, strike to the back. And another one to Ruby Riott. Uh-oh. The Exploder. No, Ruby Riott rolls her up, but Lana's right there. I think Ruby might have forgotten, just got caught up in the moment of being able to reverse it. But now she takes down Lana. And now she's got an opportunity to actually try to pin Becky Lynch with some sort of offensive maneuver. Choking away Greco-Roman throat hold. Getting technical we are now. Oh, Alicia Fox bounced off the apron by Charlotte Flair. Snake eyes on the apron. Oh, jawbreaker by Becky Lynch, but Ruby Riott dodges the follow-up attack and sees Maurice coming and tries to intercept her, but Maurice, oh, with the super kick. Very nice. Alicia Fox and Charlotte are back in the ring. Never mind. Alicia Fox is back out and so is Charlotte now. Now, Maurice, oh, I think she was looking for that French kiss, but Becky Lynch having none of that. I'd have let her hit it personally, then hit her and try to take the pin. Becky Lynch breaks up the pin. She hears some commotion behind her. She knows she's not going to get the win there as Charlotte came in to break it up. Now Becky goes back after her original target in this match, Lana. And Charlotte flares after Maurice. Becky Lynch taking a moment to show off for the fans. No one's ever regretted that. Oh, kick to the midsection. Now all 6 women back in this one for a second. Oh, nope, never mind. Maurice is out. And now leg drop onto the arm. Again, targeting the arm. Softening Lana up for the disarm her. Beautiful Northern Light suplex by Alicia Fox. Arm drag by Ruby Riott. Oh, and then kicks her. Spear by Lana to Becky Lynch, and now goes after Charlotte. She isn't afraid of your previous success or your reputation. Lana, she's going after the big guns in this match. Ruby Riott to the outside now. And she's fighting, and now Alicia Fox decides, you know what? Charlotte needs a hand dealing with Lana. And now Lana to the outside. Alicia Fox, kick to the midsection. Off the rope, scissor kick. There's no one here to stop her. Goes for the pin. Oh, the ropes. Rookie mistake, honestly, by the not rookie Alicia Fox. Uh-oh. French kiss. No, again. I think Becky Lynch saved Ruby Riott from the French kiss, right? And now Ruby Riott has saved Becky Lynch from the French kiss. I don't think for a second they're actually working together. But, just funny how those things work out sometimes. Oh, natural selection to Alicia Fox. Now Ruby Riott with the power bomb to Maurice and now stacks it. Charlotte Flair was so focused on finally getting a shot in on Becky Lynch. She missed that pin, but I think she would have broken it up had Maurice not kicked out at 1. Uh-oh. Charlotte going after the leg now, just like Becky Lynch likes to weaken the arms for the disarm her. Ooh, kicks out at 0. Charlotte's starting to weaken the legs of some opponents now to set up the figure 8. Other than that one brief interaction, that one move that Becky Lynch maybe didn't even know who hit her, we haven't seen Charlotte and Becky go at it yet. Oh! Becky going to take a breather up against the ropes there. Meanwhile, Ruby Riott and Maurice really going at it here. Hurricane Rana, very nice by Ruby Riott. And now, waiting for Lana to slowly get to her feet. Oh, I forget what she calls that, but yeah, that short arm kick. And now Alicia Fox going for the Northern Lights. Becky Lynch is going to try and steal the win. And she does, off the back of Ruby Riott's work. And we didn't see any real interaction between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Well, doesn't matter how you get through, just that you do. Not the dominant performance some would expect from Becky Lynch, but she's through. And now it is time to start the semi-finals, which will be randomly drawn, of course. I'll see you in them. Alright, save a little bit of time. We've seen everyone's entrances now. So for the semi-finals, no entrances. The first semi-final is a fatal 4-way featuring Natalya, Sarah Logan, Asuka, and Sonya Deville. And only one can advance to the final. Again, one fall to a finish. And no elimination rules here. And it will say how I decided who was in which semi-final. I put the 7 participants and a line for a break into random.org's list randomizer. And I randomized until the break came in the 4th or 5th position. And that was the run I went with, because that decided who was in the triple threat and who was in the 4-way. Ooh. Early pinfall attempt, but produces nothing as Asuka and, from Sarah Logan, I should say, as Asuka and Natalya fight on the outside. Oh, clothesline by Sonya Deville. So there's There's a bit of an inherent rivalry, isn't there, between the Riot Squad and Absolution. I feel like they both broke onto the scene at roughly the same time as a team. And, you know, and there's 3 of them, and there's like a proper fighter in each, and a leader that's a bit alt in each, and a, you know, a more traditionally sort of hot blonde kind of character in each. Like, you know, I think the parallels are to be drawn. Ooh! Suplex for a 1 count. And Asuka just gets snake-eyes on the steps on the outside by Natalya. And Natalya and Asuka paying very little attention at the moment to what's going on in the ring in terms of breaking up pins and whatnot, which is not the best strategy, if you ask me. But who am I to question Natalya and Asuka on the art of professional wrestling? But yeah, oh, running kind of like a Psycho knee, that from Sarah Logan, honestly. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of parallels to be drawn between the Riot Squad and Absolution. So there's, I feel like there's a rivalry there. I don't know if there ever really was. But the rivalry is certainly showing in this match if it's there, because these two have not stopped beating the holy hell out of each other all match. And now Sonya Deville kicks off Sarah Logan and now goes after the arm. And I will say both members of Fire and Desire, both of the still active roster members at the time this game released out of Absolution, did make it into the semi-finals, which is very impressive for that team. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. If it's good enough for Meatloaf, it's probably good enough for Paige, right? Oh, knee to the face. Now going for the armbar. Natalya rolls Asuka in and then sees the armbar attempt. Sonya Deville, of course, very well trained in the mixed martial arts. Got to be careful of things like an armbar from her. She's particularly adept at applying submissions such as that. Oh, discus lariat by Natalya. And now goes for the pin on Sarah Logan. 1. Oh, and Asuka recovers just in time to break it up. And the question doesn't get asked of Sarah Logan. Oh, German suplex to Natalya, who apparently wasn't ready for Asuka. Oh, but Sarah Logan was leg sweep when Asuka tried to follow up with some sort of attack. Oh, but she counters back with an arm drag. Oh, and Sonya Deville kicks Sarah Logan down, and Asuka's right there, Sonya. Right there. Oh, the ground and pound now. Natalya gets Asuka from behind, belly to back suplex, and we're back split into the 2 singles matches of sorts that we had at the start of the match. Now Sonya sends Sarah Logan out onto the apron, but thinks better of taking the fight outside and brings her back in. Wise move, I would say. Now Natalya thinking sharpshooter, it seems. Yeah, and Sonya Deville saw it happening right there, but Asuka obviously immediately, also immediately counters. Now Sonya sends Natalya into the ropes, which knocks Sarah Logan to the outside briefly, but she landed on her feet and came straight back in to fight Sonya Deville, but eats a belly-to-back suplex by Asuka instead. Oh, spinning back fist by Asuka. Now kick to the midsection of Sonya Deville. Off the ropes. Hip attack. Sonya Deville in a spot of bother here. At the hands of Asuka. Kicking into the midsection. Multiple kicks. Oh, and then a spin kick to their head. And now what's Natalya thinking here? Natalya is just going to try and steal the pin, but right in front of Asuka. You have to take Asuka out before you do that, Natalya. You should know that. You're a veteran at this. Now Asuka and Natalya tie up. Basement dropkick into the knee there to Asuka by Natalya. Meanwhile, Sonya Deville hits the fireman's carry takeover. Oh, and a glam slam by Natalya. And hits Sonya Deville into the ropes neck first. But again, going for a pin while there's someone right there. Sarah Logan says absolutely not. Now, shout out to Beth Phoenix with that glam slam, who is in the other semi-final. We could see a Divas of Doom final between Natalya and Beth Phoenix. We could also see an Absolution final between Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Now, what's Sarah Logan got in mind here for Natalya? Well, I think we saw this in her first round match. Incredible athleticism, split-legged moonsault, hooks the leg. She didn't know Asuka was back in, and Asuka's right there to break it up. Forearm shiver. Oh, another forearm knocks her into the rope. She's got both Sarah Logan and Sonya Deville on the ropes now, quite literally. And now she's going to go after Natalya. She's not happy only having two of the competitors in the match in trouble. She wants all of them. Uh-oh. Powerbomb by Natalya. Sit down, powerbomb. Now what's Natalya got in mind here? Oh, a bow and arrow lock. Will she make Asuka submit? Sonya Deville sees what's going on and is going to break it up. And she's going to go after Natalya. Sarah Logan's going to go after Asuka. And now the ground and pound by Sonya Deville. Sarah Logan puts Asuka into the corner. She's got some sort of plan, it would seem. Meanwhile, Natalya thinking suplex, and she hits it. We'll never know Sarah Logan's plan because Asuka fought out of the corner. But Sarah Logan beating her down with some strikes. Who outstrikes Asuka? That's a rare achievement for sure. Kudos to Sarah Logan. But her prize is to get snake eyes by Natalya. Knife edge chop. Forearm. Oh, she fights back. And now going after the knee of Natalya. And Asuka thinking she had more time than she did behind Sarah Logan's back to show off for the fans. Sarah Logan hoists her up and drops her neck first across the top rope. Sarah Logan making a really good account for herself in this semi-final match. Now Sonya Deville, oh, kicks her down. I think that's how Sonya Deville qualified for this semi-final, to be honest. He's trying to get Sarah Logan away from the ropes. Asuka going to roll in for the cheeky cover, but Sonya Deville did spot the arm drape across and broke it up immediately. Oh, back elbow by Sarah Logan. Look at the jelly legs of Asuka there. Like, that absolutely buckled the knees. Oh my god, that was carnage. I think Natalya immediately hit the leg drop off the German suplex onto Sarah Logan. Poor Sarah Logan. I thought Natalya was going for Sonya Deville, but she got Sarah Logan with that leg drop. Neck breaker by Natalya, nice float over. Doesn't end up holding the pin though. Interesting decision, maybe because she heard others still moving right near her. She was aware that it was just going to get broken up. Oh, clothesline to Asuka by Sonya Deville. Counter by Asuka. Ground and pound by Sarah Logan this time. Blocked by Sonya Deville on the roundhouse kick. A lot of very competent strikers in this match. Oh. Speaking of competent striking, Asuka fights her way back in. Natalya gets drop kicked down. Single leg drop kick, I think it was. Asuka's just battering Sonya Deville across the whole side of the ring, like from one side to the other. And then brings her back in. Oh, Sarah Logan, I think going for that split-legged moonsault once again. And she hits it, and she hooks the leg, and Asuka sees it. Goes to break it up. Missed it the first time, but managed to break it up the second time. That was close to Sarah Logan getting into the final. Now Sarah Logan and Asuka going back and forth with these strikes. Asuka gets the better of it. And Sarah Logan crumbles from the leg kick. But I think she was already pretty much out on her feet, to be honest. Oof. Both Sonya Deville and Natalya deciding to go after Asuka briefly there. In fact, still are doing. Asuka went for the Asuka lock on Natalya, but Sonya immediately broke it up. And now Natalya sends her to the outside. And we're back as we were at the start of the match. Oh, no, we're not, because Natalya's decided to come back in. No, wait, nope, she's changed her mind again. But this time, Sonya Deville sends Sarah Logan to the outside, and all of the action is on the outside. Again, a reminder, not false count anywhere here, and Sonya Deville, I think, recognises that and immediately sends Sarah Logan back into the ring. Now, Sonya Deville going up onto the top rope. Oh, she went for an elbow drop. Sarah Logan moved out the way. Now sees her opportunity as Sonya Deville very slow to her feet, and who can blame her? Oh, she blocks the strike attempt though, throws one of her own, trips the leg, single leg takedown, stomp on the back of their head. Now just going to try and remove the head of Sarah Logan. Always easier to pin someone when they don't have a head anymore. Now Natalya with an interesting submission on the outside, but she can't win out there. She can do damage though. Sarah Logan dodges the kick this time from Sonya Deville. Northern Light suplex, bridges beautifully. 1, 2. Oh, Sonya Deville kicks out at 2. But Natalya and Asuka both spotted the pin attempt. Going to come back into the ring. But then Asuka going to intercept Natalya. Natalya counters. Sarah Logan's back gives way. I didn't know much work had been done on her back, but clearly she's suffering some sort of, hopefully minor injury to the back there. Sends Sonya to the outside. Follows her out. Meanwhile, Natalya lifting Asuka up onto the top rope. She's got something big planned for Asuka here. And Sarah Logan's back really bothering her at this point. Can't even lift Sonya Deville for a body slam. Uh-oh. Look at this. The butterfly grip. Double underhook suplex off the top. Oh, and there's the damage to Sarah Logan's back now. Sonya Deville is going to focus in on that weakness. For sure. Now a stump puller by Natalya. The most experienced veteran in WWE terms, at least, in this match. Going real old school with the submission. But Asuka manages to get out of it and roll Natalya off her. Great counter by Asuka, who is very well versed in submission wrestling, has to be said. Everyone in this match is at least, at the very least, above average, I would say. Maybe except Sarah Logan, who's more of sort of like a brawler style, a fighter at submission wrestling, I was going to say. But Natalya obviously has the sharpshooter, Sonya Deville has the MMA background, Asuka has the Asuka lock, and multiple submission holds to really put you in trouble, to be perfectly honest. Now Logan sends Deville into the corner. Natalya just staring a hole through Asuka, waiting for her to start moving, and now she's starting to stir. Natalya's going to go after her, but maybe waited a little too long. Split-legged moonsault from Sarah Logan in the ring. Oh, but a jawbreaker counter by Sonya Deville. Surprised Sarah Logan was able to do a split-legged moonsault with her back in the state it clearly is at this point, and only getting worse. Kick to the midsection by Sonya Deville. Oh, look at that quick takedown into the triangle. And is this Sonya Deville getting into the final? It is. Asuka and Natalya are eliminated. Natalya not happy about that at all. Belly to back suplex to Sonya. My goodness, after the bell. But Sonya Deville is our first finalist. Let's just crack on, shall we, and find out our other finalist. Who's going to fight Sonya Deville? Let's find out. So we have a possibility of an all Fire and Desire final. An all Absolution final. And if Mandy Rose is able to pick up the win over Becky Lynch and Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix. It's a tall order, but so was being NXT Women's Champion for well over a year. And yet Mandy Rose managed that. So this is going to be interesting. This is the first triple threat. This is the first odd-numbered match in terms of participants in the video. And that means you've never really got what happened in the last match where Natalya and Asuka were busy with each other and neither saw the submission attempt until it was too late. This here, you've always got to have your eyes in the back of your head. And speaking of the back, look at Beth Phoenix just clubbing Becky Lynch all around the ring. But Becky Lynch fires back with a flying forearm, and there's one for Mandy Rose as well. Now here's the situation you don't get in the larger numbers of matches that you get in a triple threat. As soon as anyone rolls out for some respite, suddenly there's a match-winning opportunity. So there's pros and cons to the being an odd number, especially in a triple threat. Leg sweep by Mandy Rose. Neck breaker to Beth Phoenix. Oh, and the current question mark, or at least recent, I'm not sure, NXT Women's Champion, I think current, just took out the longest reigning, not the longest reigning, but the recently long reigning NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose. I don't think she's officially the longest reigning. Beth Phoenix trying to pull Mandy Rose's head off. That will help you win for sure. Only gets a 1 count though, as the head is still attached. Oh, look at that! Just a what do you call it? Just a straight vertical leap Hurricane Rana. Like a standing leap, like no run up, no nothing. Just immediately jumped up to Beth Phoenix's head height. Great athleticism by Mandy Rose. Now what's Becky Lynch got planned for Rose? Oh, across the top rope, neck first. And now, Bexploder. Becky Lynch is feeling the opportunity here. Beth Phoenix recuperating. She's on the ropes quite literally here. Becky Lynch spots Beth Phoenix. She's in the ropes. She is in the ropes for the disarm her, and the referee is not going to allow that to go. But she goes for the pin off the back of it and only gets a 1 count. The disarm is not really the sort of submission that really allows for a pinfall afterwards. You know, it's not like a choke or something where your opponent might be unconscious. They're just going to be in a lot of pain. Maybe so much pain that they can't kick out. Who knows? Oh, face first goes Becky Lynch, and Mandy Rose showing off for the audience. Doesn't see Becky Lynch coming at all. And Becky hits the manhandle slam. Beth Phoenix is on the outside. This could be it. This could be Becky Lynch into the final already. 1. No, Mandy Rose kicks out the manhandle slam at 1. My goodness. Drop kick to the back of the head of Mandy Rose by Becky Lynch. Beth Phoenix is back in now to try and help save the match. I was going to say help Mandy Rose, but that's obviously not the MO here. The actual task is to just keep the match alive and not lose it when you're not involved in the result. But now takes down Becky Lynch and now thinks she can pin Mandy Rose. But Mandy Rose again kicks out at 1. I think Mandy Rose maybe, despite the long NXT title reign, being underestimated by her 2 more accomplished on the main roster opponents. And that might be a mistake that comes back to bite them. Oh, the strength of Beth Phoenix. Deadlift. And now, oh, looking for a submission. Becky Lynch showing off to the fans. She doesn't realise, I don't think, that Beth Phoenix has Mandy Rose locked in a painful submission. She realises now, and she breaks it up by kicking Mandy Rose in the head, it seemed. But now, Mandy Rose breaks out of it as Becky Lynch yells at her for some reason. And then kicks Beth Phoenix down. Now, Mandy Rose hoists up Becky Lynch while Beth Phoenix is on the outside. Shoulder breaker. Can Mandy Rose beat Becky Lynch here and set up an all Fire and Desire final? Oh, into the corner goes Becky Lynch. Oh, counter though with the knee lift. Uh-oh. Bexploder, no, reversed into a roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, reversed by Becky Lynch. 1. And it's kicked out of / broken up by Beth Phoenix. But wow, a little bit of an exchange there from Mandy Rose and Becky Lynch. Single arm, jumping arm breaker though. Uh-oh. Spent too long showing off for the audience. Glam slam. Mandy Rose is nowhere to be seen. 1, 2, 3. Beth Phoenix, kind of out of nowhere, advances to the final. She was the one on the outside during some sketchy moments where she could have lost without being involved in the pinfall or submission. But she advances. Let's get straight into the final, shall we? Alright, the entrances are back on. It's the final. We're going to make a big deal out of the final, right, with the entrances. So here is the winner of the second semi-final, Beth Phoenix, the Hall of Famer. She's got a great claim to being the best on this game, not just because she's reached the final, but also, like I say, she's a Hall of Famer. Like, she's got the accolades in real life to back it up. And she's 1 win away from officially, this is the official verdict here on Ebay Sims Games, but from officially crowning herself the best on the game. Love that entrance, the backwards roly-poly off the top rope. And her opponent, the winner of the first semi-final, and I think maybe not everyone's immediate first thought for a finalist in this video, but she's proven the doubters wrong, Sonya Deville. Look at the focus. Look at the, like, she's just, like Beth Phoenix doing her usual, you know, entrance with the usual sort of pose and the backflip and stuff. Sonya Deville is just marching to the ring, takes a brief pause on the steps, and now in the ring already. She's ready. Look at this, warming up, a bit of shadow boxing, Oh, she's ready for this. She knows she's seen as the underdog here. And she doesn't care. Let's get this final underway. One-on-one. Beth Phoenix, Sonya Deville. Who's the best women's wrestler on this entire game? Let's find out. Oh, forearm. Left kick. Sonya Deville comes out the blocks fast. Ducks down underneath. Oh, they collide. Beth Phoenix shrugs off punches to Sonya Deville. Kicks from Sonya Deville. Oh, a kick. And then takes Beth Phoenix down. Now goes after the arm. Maybe thinking ahead already for some sort of maybe armbar submission. Again, very proficient in MMA is Sonya Deville. Knee to the face. Beth Phoenix, yeah, I was going to say needs to do something and quick. Because Sonya Deville, when she gets rolling, is super dangerous. And again, goes back to the arm. I think Sonya Deville might have a plan. It's a little bit blitzkrieg, a little bit work the arm ready for a submission. Hip toss there by Sonya Deville. And look at this, into the Kimura. Maybe this is the plan. Early in the match, and Beth Phoenix with the body blow breaks it up with just one strike. Oh, and then a gutbuster across the shoulder. Great strength by the Glamazon. And that has really slowed down Sonya Deville, as anyone who has ever had a rib injury or been winded or just had any sort of injury around that midsection, that abdomen, even a stomach muscle injury, like, you'd be aware how debilitating that is. Oh, went for a spear, I think. Shout out to Beth Phoenix's husband. My goodness. Now Sonya Deville taken into the corner by Beth Phoenix and put up into a tree of woe. That's not a good position to be in. And now just being choked by the Glamazon with the boot. Yeah, maybe don't reference your opponent's husband in a seemingly disrespectful way. And it seems to have motivated Beth Phoenix. Uh-oh. And use some of that tremendous power she has. Powerbomb! Wow. She really drove Sonya into the mat there. But then Deville kicks the knee and then sweeps the legs. Maybe changing tact. Or maybe just spotting an opportunity. Oh, forearm. Round kick. Kick to the midsection by Beth Phoenix, fighting back. Sonya ducks the attack by Beth, hits a clothesline. It's been very back and forth in the early stages. Sonya Deville sends Beth into the corner. There's a spear. In the corner, though. Uh-oh. I'm thinking guillotine, and she hits it. And now, yeah, maybe going after the legs. Maybe changing tact, but Beth Phoenix kicks her off. Now, Deville sent into the corner. Phoenix with the clothesline. Nowhere for Deville to go. Just has to take the full brunt of that clothesline. And then an elbow drop to follow up. Oh, now throws her into the corner. Really hard that time. Bounces her out the corner. And now going after the arm again. Beth Phoenix has gone after the arm a couple of times herself here. I don't know if that's a strategy to win or a strategy to avoid losing. Someone who's so proficient with punches and submissions that usually require healthy arms to, you know, have a good grip and apply the pressure. Maybe it's a good defensive strategy by Beth Phoenix. Oh, but it's not slowed down Sonya Deville's striking game at all as yet. Now Deville puts Beth Phoenix up on the top rope. Oh, and lets her drop down into a tree of woe. Hey, turnabout is fair play, says Sonya Deville, choking Beth Phoenix in that tree of woe position. Oh, and now here we go. Into the triangle that got her through into the final, but immediately releases. I think maybe Beth Phoenix's legs caught the ropes, or were close enough that the referee called for a break. Now Sonya going for a pin. 2, Beth Phoenix kicks out. Sonya Deville can't believe it. She's going to have to keep up the pressure. Beth Phoenix slowly stirring. Sonya stalking her. Oh, there's the kick that got her into the semi-final. 1, 2. Oh, I thought I heard the ref's hand hit the mat a third time. So does Sonya. She's arguing, but referee's decision is final. The shoulder was up, according to the referee. Now a jawbreaker from Beth Phoenix. Maybe Sonya spent a bit too long arguing with the referee, allowed Beth Phoenix to recuperate, but she's managed to come back into this and hit the clothesline. Oh, body blow by Beth Phoenix. And now double hand choke lift and slams her down. Oh, went after the leg, but Sonya Deville kicks her off. And stomping on the leg. Knee into the small of the back of Beth Phoenix. Maybe just trying to take away that strength base, taking the legs and the back, to be honest. Because there's no denying Beth Phoenix is the stronger competitor in this match. But that has not in any way made Sonya Deville back down. A knee into the shoulder, I believe, there. And a snap suplex floats over into the pin. 1, 2. Beth Phoenix kicks out at 2. Sonya Deville's got to keep this pressure up. She's going to fire Beth Phoenix into the corner. Oh, Beth reverses though. Sonya Deville into the corner. Now sent across the ring into the opposite corner. Beth runs in. Sonya dodges. Kick into the knee. Snapmare. Uh-oh. What's she got in mind here? Oh, she's going for the body scissors. Thought she's going after the arms, but she faked out Beth Phoenix. Going for these body scissors here. Going for the submission. Will Beth tap? The strong legs of Sonya Deville wrapped around Beth Phoenix's strong midsection. Which strength will win out? Sonya Deville releases the hold, feeling that Beth wasn't going to submit. Wants to keep applying different kinds of pressure. Uh-oh. Here's how she got to the final, but once again, too close to the ropes. Yes, too close to the ropes. Oh, but a knee for good measure. Now goes to pick up Beth Phoenix, but she counters with a jawbreaker and a clothesline. This is anyone's match. Any one of these two women could end up being crowned the best woman on the game. This is so back and forth. Now Phoenix going for a pin on Deville. 1, 2. Deville rolls the shoulder at 2. And Beth Phoenix feeling a bit frustrated. Maybe not necessarily with that pin, but just with how this match is going in general. Like, I would say Beth Phoenix came in as the favourite, but Sonya Deville has had the lion's share of the offense, in my opinion. Oh, the Argentine rack, though, by Beth Phoenix. Where can Sonya Deville go here? Will she just have to submit? Great strength by Beth Phoenix. Uh-oh. What's Deville doing? Oh, she manages to flip out and hit an arm drag. Great athleticism, honestly, by Sonya Deville. Impressive. And then kicks her down. She's won a match in this video with that very kick. 1, 2. Oh, Beth Phoenix kicks out. And yeah, frustration for Sonya Deville. Both women seem to be becoming frustrated with their opponent, which is a sign of a great match. It's back and forth. Neither woman is even confident they're going to win at this point. They're just going to keep hitting their best shots. And speaking of which, there's a glam slam. But maybe rolled the wrong way. And I think Sonya Deville's arm was under the bottom rope. But she just kicked out. She just kicked out at 0. That's incredible. Now rolls out and back in and takes Beth Phoenix down with the headlock. That rollout was a good strategy there by Sonya Deville. Beth Phoenix rolls out the headlock, but not recuperating quickly by any stretch of the imagination. And now ground and pound by Sonya Deville. And it stomps the midsection for good measure as well. Oh, Beth Phoenix breaks free, European uppercut. Lifts up Sonya Deville, who gets out of it immediately. DDT. That kind of looked a bit like the old execution. She's hit a spear. Now she's hit a lifting DDT. You don't want to be agitating Beth Phoenix. Like, I get you want to win, but my goodness, that's maybe not the way to go about it. I don't know. Uh-oh. Look at this strength by Beth Phoenix. And is she going to go for that submission? We saw this in the semi-final. Yeah, hooks both legs, both arms. What is Sonya Deville supposed to do here? She might have no option but to submit. Can she get out of this? She's not going to reach a rope, I'll tell you that for free. She refuses, and Beth Phoenix eventually releases the hold. Now Sonya Deville really slow getting to her feet, and who can blame her? Beth Phoenix stalking, thinking glam slam. Oh, I hope she realizes where she is in the ring. And 0 count again by Sonya Deville. She kicks out at 0. Beth Phoenix cannot believe it. Maybe Sonya Deville is destined to win this. She is determined not to stay down. Stomp on the back of the arm. Snapmare takeover. Uh-oh. Oh, going back to that body scissors again. Oh, this time Beth Phoenix deals with it a lot quicker. Back elbows. Sees the opportunity. Sonya Deville's head was wide open there. Knife edge chop sends Deville into the corner. And what has Beth Phoenix got in mind for Sonya Deville here? Oh, she went for a double axe handle, but Sonya dodged it. Back elbow by Beth Phoenix fighting out the corner. Now up into a fireman's carry. And down with the Samoan driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Deville kicks out at 2. It's been a great back and forth match between these two great women's wrestlers. Now front face lock by Beth Phoenix, releases. Almost gets kicked but manages to get there first. Irish whip into the corner, clothesline into the corner. And an elbow drop. Beth Phoenix has to be wondering what she needs to do to win this match though. Because like, she's hit Sonya Deville with her best shots. And the match is still ongoing. Oh, kick to the knee by Sonya. Good counter. Oh, but there's a great counter by Beth Phoenix. Drapes Sonya Deville across the top rope. Neck first. And now what's she got in mind here? Oh, is she? Oh, I think she's going to do this deadlift and back into that submission. There it is. Face first. Yep, here we go. Folding the legs in. Pulls the arms back. This could be it. Nowhere for Sonya Deville to go. She's escaped. Well, she survived this once. She does not survive it twice. And Beth Phoenix is the best female wrestler on WWE 2K19. And she laughs at Sonya Deville after the match. That seems disrespectful after the performance Deville put up. Either way, Beth Phoenix wins. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you think this is the right result or who you think is the best on this game. And subscribe if you're new here, and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.